Where the love at, my nigga?
Let's see. You know what? Never mind. Come on, Squeak. What kind of lead you got?
Man, I got some shit for y'all, man. Look like the whole hood is at war right now. But first, I'ma need something from y'all, man. Like, it's this one nigga over by my spot selling rocks right now. I can't have that kind of nonsense around my customers and clients. I sell bud, man.
I put a lot of time and effort, and I put a lot of dedication into boxing. Like, people call me and they ask me what I'm doing, and I'm watching boxing. I'm at the gym, or I don't know. It's just boxing is all in me. Like, I eat, sleep, and think, and box. Like, literally, my favorite thing about boxing is sparring and getting in the ring and punching people. I love physical contact. It's just something about it. I want the world to see how skillful I am, how talented I am. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on business. I'm excited to get in the ring.
Mr. Goose to you, Mr. Goose to you. And I'm with my guys, Sugar J the Wise One and Cam the Baptist. Yes, we are the apostles of the youth boxing community. And we're bringing It's Boxing to You.
It's the apostles and we come to lay of hands. Half step, weave the jab, uppercut, pick up your mans. It's Pastor Gucci Cam, Sugar J the Wise Man. We bring them to the light, make these haters understand. Northside is where I stand, Nebraska, that's the land. We cancels out the jab from a southpaw stance. We beat the competition, knock it out with either hand. And we drop the link, so come and kick it with your fam. And we drop receipts, so keep your sources on hand. If you can't confirm that this facts, you spread propaganda. Make sure you hit the like when you subscribe to the channel. One love to the playback gang and the panel. It's boxing to you.
It's boxing to you. It's boxing to you. It's boxing to you. It's boxing to you. Represent the 402. Being Team Crawford, that's what we do. It's boxing to you. It's boxing to you. It's boxing to you. It's boxing to you. What it do? Represent the 402. Team Crawford, BNB, yeah, that's what we do. What up? Y'all know who it is. It's the Goose to you. Mr. Goose to you. They said we weren't gonna do it, Cam. They said we weren't gonna last in this bitch, but we here. The apostles of the YouTube boxing community. We lay hands on their ass. Y'all see what it is. We got young Sugar J, the switch hitter from B&B, coming out 2023. One love. Y'all know what it is, huh? But y'all gonna see what it is. Mr. Gucci, you, Cam the Baptist, Sugar J the Wise One, we are the apostles of the YouTube boxing community.
It's the Goose to you, Mr. Goose to you. And pretty soon I should be joined by my co-host Cam the Baptist, Big J the Wise Man, and hopefully Boom Boom, the enforcer, will come through and shake up some things, man. Because y'all see in the YouTube boxing streets, we are having a little turbulence in the air, Chief. You talking about Goose? Hold on. Did y'all see? Hopefully when Kim get here, I ain't seen it, we'll show you. But did y'all see Maul talking about he ain't heard nothing from nobody, ain't just dun. Yeah, I needed that one. Maul said he ain't heard from no Canelo. Maul said, you know what I'm saying, he don't know what's going on. He ain't even talked to Al Heyman. You ain't talked to Al Heyman. Hold on. You ain't talked to Al? You mean how in the hell you're not talking? Al, what the hell is going on over there? Can somebody tell Al what is going on over in the PBC, my guy? What is going on over there? What the heck is going on? What's going on? Cause it ain't sounding right coming out of Maul's mouth. You got old Earl. He up here getting cataract surgeries and should be getting ready for a rematch. Mel, he beating up on people going to jail. Tank on probation. What's going on? Huh? You don't hear shit about Frank Martin. I'm just talking about what's going on over there at PBC. The trainer of the year, he ain't been doing nothing. He's been inactive. Bomac got one in already. Got a few in already. What we doing? What we doing? See, this is what is going. This is what's killing me in the boxing community right now. Because now I gotta understand. We were just saying somebody just putting this bullshit. See, we keep listening to them to everybody, but we ain't listening to the fighters. So did Canelo? I'm lost. Did Canelo really say? I mean, he's fighting Jamal, but Jamal ain't saying he's fighting Canelo. Make this shit make sense. What's up with my chat, man? What's good, everybody in the chat, man? One love, man. Let us know where you at, where you from, man. If you're new to the chat, I'll put a blast out. So hopefully I can get some new subscribers today. You know what I'm saying? So, but to my congregation, one love. What's going on? Like, somebody tell me something. I'm waiting for Cam. Cam said he be pulling up in about 5 minutes. So I gotta hold this shit down because I need some help though. I need somebody to help me make this make sense. How can we do that, Gooch? I don't know. Somebody tell me something because I see you. What's going on? What happened? What's going on with Canelo? Like who is his next opponent? I agree. AC, I didn't see that. I had just sitting out the sun for a second. I agree. Now I agree with that. I think everybody should do that big money fight, retire. Both of them retire after this fight, and shit, give it to the youngins. Give it to let the youngins let the DB3 era take over. Dun dun dun. Yeah, let the DB3 era take over. Y'all understand them Davis boys, cause them boys is hot commodity right now. Hot commodity. I'm talking hot commodity right now. Like for real hot commodity. Like did you see Keyshawn the other night do old man like that? Huh? Did y'all see how Keyshawn did that old man? So I'm just saying, man, if it was up to the Gooch and I was the promoter of Terrence Bud Crawford, or the advisor, let me say if I was the advisor, I'd be like, man, press Canelo, let's get this last fight, either Cinco tomorrow or however y'all want to do it, September or May. Let's get this last fight. Let's go out in glory. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, let's go out in glory. Go to the Hall of Fame, do our thing, and let these youngins do their thing. Like I said, DB3, Keyshawn and his brothers are coming. And there's no way of stopping them. Bomac, you got a team, bro. Let alone, we got the young heavyweight, Big J. You know what I'm saying? You got Boom Boom at 154. You know what I'm saying? We got cats. And then I'm forgetting one. What's old buddy name? I'm having a brain fart right now. I do apologize. But yeah, we doing shit like this. We doing shit like this. Like over in Omaha, that's where it's at right now when it comes to boxing. They coming to see the greatest. The man who's the myth, the legend, his team. So with that being said, man, what we doing, Canelo? Canelo, because Maul said y'all not fighting. What we doing? Because then AC, I'm gonna say this though, brother. I'm half-assed like, yeah. I'm half-assed like, shit. Canelo need to see Benavidez too, though. Canelo need to see Benavidez too. That's Cinco de Mayo. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. That's Cinco de Mayo. The Mexican monster against the Mexican legend. Ooh, the Mexican. Ooh, see, I should be a promoter. See, I'm gonna start being a. I need to get in this promotion game because Al Heyman. I shit. I want people to say one love to the Gooch. Hell, huh? Praise the Gooch. No, I'm just playing. I don't want to be like Al. But shit, that dude, the Mexican monster against the Mexican legend. Woo! For undisputed. Put all the belts on the line. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get got it. Huh? Huh? Yes, yeah. Man, like, let's go. Why not? Why not? Why not? Just like why not do it? Why not? Why not? So man, I'm seeing that fight to be great, man. But then when I say something like that, well, Gucci, when you say something like that, well, who is Bud gonna fight? Bud got a lot of people he can fight, but the money fight will be Canelo. The money fight will be Canelo. It will be Canelo. I can't lie about that. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I hate to be the bearer of bad news though, but if he fight Benavidez, I don't unless he was Benavidez ass, I think he gonna retire after that ass whooping. Oh yeah. I got some shit on the grill right now. What you say, Gucci? Yeah, I'm saying Canelo. I really am thinking Canelo would really rock the shit out of. Get rocked by David Benavidez. I think David Benavidez would tear Canelo a new asshole. Me personally. And y'all know how I feel about the Benavidez. You know how I feel about the Benavidez. But I gotta keep it boxing. I really think and yeah, he would stump a mud hole. I think he'll whoop the shit out of Canelo. Why you say that, Gooch? Because that young man is mad. If it was me and I got a chance to fight Canelo, it'd be like Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. I've been trying to get you for years and years and years, and you've been ducking me and ducking me and ducking me. I'm gonna beat your ass for ducking me. That's how I would be as a fighter. You duck me, I'm gonna beat your ass for ducking me, and then I'm gonna beat your ass just because your fans think that you're great. I'm just saying that's if I was a fighter, you know what I'm saying? If I was, in the ring or you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's what they should do. I'm just saying that's how the Gooch would be. You know, real shit. Real shit, So man, it's just crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? Like come on, man. And you going to fight Jamar. And Jamar talking about he ain't heard from you. Like, what's going on in boxing? And then it'd be like the motherfuckers who be reporting is the same motherfuckers that always been reporting false bullshit. Well, I heard, man, I heard this. Well, I heard that. Man, come on. Come the fuck on. I'm tired of hearing. Let's let the boxers talk. Huh? Oh, my bad. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh, it's a spider on me. Oh, it's a spider on me. Oh, my bad. It's a spider on me. Oh, it was a spider on me. Oh, woohoo. Yeah, that's going to be a blooper. Man, it was a spider on me. Yeah, I don't deal with spiders, y'all. Yeah, that's what they got. Yeah, nah, I don't deal with them motherfuckers at all. I don't give a fuck, big or small. Yeah, y'all stay the fuck away from me. I stay the fuck away from you. That motherfucker was on me. But yeah, man, y'all we need to really see Canelo what's really about to go on, bro. Like I don't get it. I can't. I really just don't get it. What we gonna do next, man? Like Cinco de Mayo's coming up fast. Motherfuckers got to get into training like next week, and you motherfuckers is holding off like. And then okay, so then we was hearing the man was Mangina, whatever dude name is. What happened to that? I mean, what we doing? Is that who it's going to be then? Is that who you going to fight? When you can be fighting the Mexican monster and make a great payday. That will be a great payday for Cinco de Mayo. You know how, man, shit. That's the money. That's the money. That I hate to tell y'all this, but that's a money fight. That's a day where all Mexicans is shit. They having a parade in the morning and they kicking it at night watching Canelo and goddamn Benavidez. And they gonna be split because the real Mexicans and the American Mexicans gonna be like, let me stop with that goose shit. I'm on my goose shit with that one. And then Cam be like goose with that. But anyway. But I'm just saying, it's great for boxing. Everybody calling for him to fight Benavidez, the Mexican monster against the Mexican legend. I think that'd be great. And if he wins September, we go see Bud. Now, Bud, now, here's my problem now. We gotta fight somebody. We gotta fight somebody. If we can't get Canelo, we gotta fight somebody. Do I want to see it like everybody else want to see it? Do I really want to see? I, I, yeah, Lugs needs to get his ass whooped by Bud. I'm sorry. I'm tired of the fans. I'm tired of the fans. I think Bud needs to see Boots Ennis, Jerron Boots Ennis. I think Terrence Bud Crawford needs to see him if he don't get the Canelo fight. We gotta fight somebody. We gotta fight twice this year, but that's one thing I was hoping to see. Um, some great things, but look how shit just the world of boxing and crazy it is, and how it just went so freaking just off the fucking chain. It's crazy because it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, we was calling for two Charlos and a big fish, so it was supposed to be Mel, but Mel put on such a bitch ass performance just to get a paycheck. That shit right there threw all the interest off of us seeing you fight Mel. Mel, you fighting Bud. Which way it goes, that shit was bullshit. Okay, let me go here then. Then the goddamn bullshit with the cataracts. No, let's go before that. Showtime just quit boxing altogether. So now here go all the fighters that's doing what they think they can do and think that their fans is going to push it to fight. Like, what happened? Jerron, you was with Showtime, loyal to Showtime, but was Showtime loyal to you, Jerron? So now you suing because your handlers didn't do the right thing. It all, I mean, the chaos of boxing. Then I forgot to throw in how everybody just knew Bud was gonna get his ass beat by goddamn Earl Spence. For real? Like, seriously? Like, huh? But this time last year, the Apostles, when we was the Dudley Boys. This time last year, we was the Dudley Boys, slamming people on their necks, telling y'all what the fuck was gonna happen. Remember, I started calling myself Gucci because they was in talks. Huh? Remember that? But everybody was saying, "No, Gooch, this fight ain't gonna happen." We debated this fight wasn't gonna happen. But then when the fight happened, yeah, y'all know the story. Those who fucks with me. Y'all know the story of what happened this time last year when we was on debates and had mother juggers up in the uproar because we were saying what was gonna happen and it did happen. But now what? You still got motherfuckers that won't come back to YouTube because, and you know what, they probably watch us from time to time, watch the playback and know that you owe money. That's how crazy this shit was. That's how crazy this shit was. Then Then we go from there. So like I said, now Showtime ain't even got they ain't got nothing. PBC out of money and ain't showing nothing. We just like we just like looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? As far as the world of boxing. Then the YouTube streets is just in an uproar because y'all don't know what the fuck to do. Y'all know y'all know who y'all want. And if you ain't a Bud Buddy, you don't know who you want. You don't know who you want to be on side of. Now y'all on Boots nuts. Cause he did the man, and like I said, please, why would y'all ask for that man? And I'm glad y'all asking. I'm glad y'all asking. Real shit. I'm glad y'all asking that man to whoop y'all heroes ass because in order for everything to happen in order, because the way this bullshit is going, Bud got to fight somebody. So I have broken down and said Bud should fight goddamn Boots Ennis and get this shit over with. Get his belt back, become 3-time undisputed, and let's do our damn thing. Hello, Kim the Baptist. How are you?
Chilling. What's to do?
We talking boxing. That's the deal. There's bullshit going on. Like I said, who should Canelo? Me personally, Canelo should do. This is how, if I was a promoter, this is what I'm saying. This is Goose Promotions. And if I was a promoter, I would say Cinco de Mayo, David Benavidez, September 24th. Well, I can't say September 24th is a question mark. And then with the question mark of that is, if David Benavidez whoop his ass like I think he'll whoop Canelo's ass, then Canelo might retire after that ass. But I don't even see him trying to do a rematch because he didn't even rematch before. So I think he's gonna retire after getting his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? If I was if this is part of Gooch Promotions and Gooch World, you know how it does this that Gooch shit. Yeah. David Benavidez is going to beat Canelo when they do fight, if they do fight. Now, it so happens he pulls it off, and well, I gotta say this: David got to really whoop his ass too. You can't try to box him. You can't try because if y'all go 12 rounds. I mean, like David, you gotta knock this nigga down like 2 or 3 times type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if it go 12 rounds, y'all know who's getting them belts. Then if it goes 12 rounds and David don't do what he's supposed to do, we'll see him in September 24th, right before Bud's birthday. Great birthday present, Bud. 3-time undisputed, and he would try to go. But if he don't get it that way, then like I said, he fight Boots, still get 3-time undisputed. Hey, win-win. Then we just go up to 154, dominate. Just go for all the belts and try to go 4-time and get it over with. Fuck it. That's if Canelo, do what he do.
So basically, what you telling me is,
welcome to Gooch Promotions.
What you telling me is, we got 4, damn near 5 different fighters who are possibly waiting on the Canelo.
I ain't telling you that. That's what the boxing streets is telling us.
Wait.
I'm just trying to do some promotion shit so if somebody watching this, we can get this shit going to where it is what it is. You did?
Because what I'm saying is, first of all, how many of these different fighters are under the PBC banner?
That, sir. I really can't tell you that. Only one I know is David Benavidez out the click right now.
David Benavidez is signed to PBC. Bud has a 3-fight deal with PBC. Well,
that's null and void. I'm hearing that's null and void now because the rematch.
Wait. Who said that? Because
understand. Word on the streets, that's null and void. I don't know, because
I'm like,
because then here's the thing. Now, if you're saying that, who is Bud gonna fight from PBC?
That's my point. So now,
So now what they gonna do? Stall him out for 2 years? They gonna try to force him into retirement? Oh my gosh. Huh? Hmm?
what I'm saying is, number one, how many of these different guys are signed to PBC? Canelo has a 3-fight deal with PBC. Bud has a 3-fight deal with PBC.
Hold on, but they can buy out these contracts too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. David Benavidez is signed to PBC. Jamal Charlo is signed to PBC. The only individual of the bunch and of the names who have been mentioned as potential Canelo opponents who are not PBC fighters is Jaime Munguia. Everybody else is signed to PBC. What fight card is PBC put it like? You know what I'm saying? At this point, PBC, the way it's looking, they could potentially lose Bud and Canelo and, start losing fighters because if this Amazon thing does not go through the way that it's supposed to, and they don't make a large number of subscribers, and that deal potentially falls through, where are these fighters going to fight? Like on what network? How are we going to see these promotions or see these actual fights happen?
Hey, we need a done to that. Hey, while I'm saying that, no, I ain't gonna even send y'all to that nigga channel, but man, I'll leave it alone.
What happened?
Our distinct done. I mean, it ain't ours, but we use it more than I think others. I done heard it came to my it came across my yard that another channel is starting to do duns too, a big channel too. But he got it's in a mixture of a lot of shit. But he did it like 3 times last night.
Oh wow!
From what I seen, I stopped watching it because I can't stand his voice.
Well, maybe that larger channel secretly watches us and fucks with us, and maybe he might want to tap in. Maybe
it might be a playback game though.
Never know. Shout out to you, but at least
it's always one. Hey, and I'll tell y'all just like, hey, it is a cryptic gooch code. It's always one love over here, so we will never salute, but I will salute you today. But go ahead.
I'm just saying, if the dramatic effect was what you heard and where you heard it at least, shout the team out, pay homage, something. Tap in, hit the like, click the link. You know what I'm saying? Any of that, That's all I'm saying. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
I don't know what guys' schedules is and all that. So, maybe they're part of the playback game. At least leave a comment, interact with the joint, share it, like it.
Tell the people about us.
If you like what you're hearing, especially enough for you to just, you feel me? Like, because when you really think about it, don't nobody like Cam the Baptist when he, you understand? You feel what I'm saying? So, I gotta understand what's going on. But anyway, back to this boxing shit. But
hold on. See. I told you I wasn't the only one. Peter Piper pick a pep. Yeah, thank you. One love. One love. One love. Red Gloves Militant, one love. Bruce Gas, Boxer Jazz Boy, one love. Mr. Go, one love. Hold on, I'm just, hey, I got AC, yeah, I was talking to you earlier. One love to everybody that's tuned in, man, rocking with us, man. It's boxing to you. Is that? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we do a little something. I just need my subscribers up so I can start monetizing, so I can start giving y'all the mercs properly. I can get advertising out here. But anyway, we'll talk about that later on. Get the likes up.
Don't be trying to go Hollywood on me, Gooch. See, I told you, Hollywood Gooch. A-Side Omaha is in the building. Shout out Young Africa. Young Africa coined the term. A-Side Omaha.
Hey, and I'm Hollywood Goose now. I'm still Pastor Goose, but I'm turning to Hollywood Goose. So let's get the likes up.
And Cam,
let's get us tell your people who the realest is out here. Tell the people I'll be back home in 2 weeks. I'll be back home. We're gonna be I gotta get on my shit. So yeah, and then March, my youngest is boxing. So yeah. We got young fighters that rocks with us. You know what I'm saying? Out of BNB. So cold. Rocks. Call So Cold up and tell him what's up from his boxing to you type shit. You know.
God, nigga at the gym.
I'm just saying that's what he can't do though. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Let's go back to Let's go back talking to boxing.
They're gonna be like, call Bud, then call Bud. Man, he want me to come back. Shit crazy. But anyway.
But then, okay, we don't gotta tell you that. Just go to a couple of our playbacks. You see Bud putting a reaction about Teofimo. And that's one thing. He even gave Teofimo his props, bro, on his boxing to you. And Teofimo shitted on my nigga. So fuck Teofimo.
Ooh. And that's what's crazy about it, bro, because I remember that vividly, like it was yesterday. I asked Bud, hey, Bud, who do you see as a potential threat for Devin Haney at 140? And the names that he named was Regis Prograis and Teofimo Lopez. He named them too.
Matter of fact, I will put that in our community, what episode that was, and then I'll place the minute mark where y'all could go. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna clip it and put it out here.
Cause he surely did. And Bud gave him his credit as just due. It's like, damn, you try to shit on my nigga on the back end, bro. Like, that's crazy. But anyway. But yeah, the thing that I was getting to with that though, because like I say, with them being without a network or without a network who is willing to fund their endeavors or events by giving them a yearly budget, right? What that in turn doing, that means Al and PBC is now having to go out and scramble to get other sponsorship who will give them enough money toward this event to be able to put on these events and these cards without them having to necessarily go into their own pocket and have to spend too much on it, because to my understanding, Amazon is actually telling them that they have to foot their own bill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they already gonna have to put money into marketing and promoting and pushing their own events, in which we see if this March 30th card that's supposed to happen is any indication of the relationship business-wise that Amazon has with PBC, then it doesn't look like they're putting very much money into the actual promotion of this event. They're kind of going with the fighters' popularity, hoping it'll garner enough money to bring in a good selling or a good promotional standpoint to kind of get them a foothold in the door with this company, but I don't see it. And the thing that I think that's happening is they're going to have to kind of promise to give this network the biggest fights in boxing, and the only way that happens is they have to be able to put together a really, really, really stacked pay-per-view card with all of the most popular names on their actual roster, and then make it into a giant event and a giant spectacle that will bring in enough money. But the problem is they don't necessarily have enough money to dish out to all of the fighters involved in order to make this large pay-per-view happen. Like, they're not trying to shell out that kind of money in hopes of making it in return, because in the streaming age, it's no guarantee that they're gonna make it back. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of they caught between a rock and a hard place, in my opinion, respectively, respectfully. But it's like, what do you do?
That part. What do you do?
Because in essence, it's like, if I don't have the bread to guarantee and give Canelo the rest of his money that I own for this guarantee, right? I run the risk of losing Canelo Alvarez and possibly facing litigation, you know what I'm saying, type shit for, so many millions. He might sue you for the remaining amount of money that was owed on his 3-fight deal because y'all breached the contract. Y'all don't have a network for me to fight on. Y'all don't have the money guaranteed for me in escrow that y'all offered to pay me within my contract. So y'all breached the contract. So now, since y'all breached the contract, y'all are held liable. You know what I mean? And now, since I miss out on funds, I have to go to court with you motherfuckers. Y'all gotta pay my court fees, my lawyer costs, you know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta break bread. And of course, if it comes out that they out of pocket, they wrong, they owe Canelo. Same shit could turn right around and happen with Terrence Crawford for not getting the Errol Spence fight. Errol could fuck around and sue their ass too for not getting the Terrence Crawford rematch. You know what I'm saying? Because where's the fight going to happen and what network is it going to happen on? You know what I mean? Like, y'all didn't give us a network, but y'all got to assign to this motherfucking contract. We ain't getting no bread, my nigga. Y'all, what's up? You know what I mean? So it's looking kind of nasty right now, which is why I think we kind of been seeing, and this is just my opinion, why we kind of been seeing Floyd Mayweather more active with some of the moves that's being made. Floyd Mayweather just put $100,000 on the Super Bowl and won back $300 million, kind of shit. Because it's like, who's to say that some of that same bread may not be invested back into the company? Like, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know, you know what I mean? All we know is what we were told. All we know is what we see. You know what I'm saying? And we know initially Waddell and Reed invested in PBC for it to fund and get started. But we also have heard Floyd say that him and Al was one and the same. You know what I'm saying? The money team at PBC was family. You know what I mean? You don't work with Al Heyman unless you're working with Floyd Mayweather. You don't work with Floyd Mayweather without working with Al Heyman. Like, so when it makes me think about that, what have we always said? Whenever PBC was in a bind, truly in a bind, Floyd had an exhibition fight. Now, nigga might not have been able to get the fight off because the fight that he did, the last fight he did, didn't do no numbers, didn't sell like it was, like they hyped it and wanted it to be, because they didn't really hype it like they were supposed to, put nothing behind it. And now you hear more about him gambling than actual putting on exhibition. So
Well,
what's up?
damn. Well, damn. Not gambling,
I mean, we just heard the man talk about betting on the Super Bowl.
but that's his money.
Exactly. But who's to say that you don't take your money and invest in the company? And that, how many times has Floyd said that Al Heyman owes him millions of dollars? Now, one thing about that little peanut head ass nigga, he ain't no fool.
Well, he just won 300 million. He good.
That type shit. So who's to say we ain't invest 150 of that into PPC to keep shit afloat and to keep the lights on around this motherfucker?
That's just we don't know that, but that could happen. We don't. That's just skeptical. We don't want to. Don't have everybody saying it's boxing. You said Floyd is
Right.
No, we do.
I don't want to push propaganda, but I mean, it's just the thought process of how many is kind of putting two and two together. Like Floyd said this out of his own self mouth that him and Al is one and the same. You don't have one without the other. You don't work with one without the other. You know what I'm saying? They go hand in hand with a lot of what they do. So it's like, and then you have been on record as saying that Al owes you money. You know what I mean? Previously, like even after you got a boxing. So it's like what you loaning Al money for if you ain't fighting anymore? Ain't none of Al bills at his home. You know
Look here.
I mean,
Like I said, and like I said earlier, though, because okay, yeah, this is what I'm thinking now. So what? Now you got the best fighters. Now you about to put them all on the shelf.
they have no. This is why I feel like it's a financial scramble right now. It's a jail.
Hey! Check this out. Al better go over and talk to the Saudis.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a no. He still want to keep. He still want to keep the money here in the country in house.
Fuck that.
The thing of it is he's not trying, because if Al goes over and sits down with the Saudis, Al is not raking in all of the bread or all of the big bucks to sit down with the network like he's been doing. He's basically kind of, you see what I'm saying? Like throughout all these years, think of what he's been doing, how he's been raking in bread these organizations.
Hold on. So you just rather just have a sinking ship.
He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, good thing, but independent.
It don't hit my pockets, none.
And then shit is about to, because he gonna get sued.
You can only sue the LLC. You can only sue the LLC. You can't sue me. You can only sue. I am just an advisor.
But
no, dig it. You see what I'm saying? I told y'all.
I get you though, but you know who can sue me.
Look,
you know who can sue me.
It's a TV show. It's a television show. I am just an advisor. I am an advisor. You're signed to the promotion company to be on this TV show. I'm just an advisor. Even if I created it and I'm the head honcho behind the scenes, legally I hired myself to the company as an employee, and my job title is just an advisor. So when the feds come looking at this $1 billion situation, I'm only listed as the advisor. And
I get it.
being that it's an LLC, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm only liable for what I invested initially. I'm not liable for all the losses. And then all of the losses that the business take does not affect my personal finances, which is why I invested as like a LLC, S corp, C corp. I did everything but a sole proprietorship, because a sole proprietorship, I own it directly, but now they can come hit my finances directly because I'm tied in with it.
Mm-hmm.
Quickest boxer to you business lesson for y'all.
This nigga.
You
I
formed the
mean, I get it. I
LLC.
mean, I get
You
it. I get it now. I mean,
yeah,
I've been and got it, but I'm just saying
you formed
it's
the
fucking.
LLC,
But
protect your assets.
once again, look who's fucking up boxing,
But
bro.
exactly, look who fucked up the music industry the same way. And this is what people who were in some of these different positions were saying about the entire situation, respectfully, before PBC was allowed to formulate and come into fruition and to actually manifest. This is what, although, they made it about race, but this is what your Rick Glazers and Steve Kims and your Dan Raphaels, your Mike Coppingers. This is what these different individuals who were on the other side in the ESPN realm, right? But this is what they were talking about. Also, Bob Arum, more than anything, this is part of what Bob Arum has been hollering about when you hear the feuding back and forth between Bob Arum and Al Heyman. This is what Bob has been saying all along about Al. This is literally what Bob has been saying. He said, yo, don't let that motherfucker in here. He's a crook. He been fucking people over for a long time. Look at what he did to a whole bunch of people in the music industry. And what they was hollering on the other side is, oh, Bob just hating. That old Jewish white man is just hating on the fact that this brother, this black man, is bossing up and coming into this situation as a boss. And now he don't like the fact that it's another equally employed boss on the playing field. When really, Bob is like, nah, that motherfucker ain't got the fighter's best interest at heart. He just trying to line his pockets and line everybody he fuck with pockets. He don't fuck with them like that. And they like, no, that ain't necessarily true. This has literally been the argument between Bob Arum and Al Heyman for years, gang. That's what this has all been about. And when they get to hollering, well, Bob Arum is an old prejudiced Jewish white man, and then on the flip side, they be like, well, how is Bob prejudiced? When Bob didn't work with Muhammad Ali, he didn't work with Sonny Liston, he didn't work with, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Crawford, he didn't work with all these different black fighters, Floyd Mayweather, he didn't work with all these different minority fighters, Oscar De La Hoya, Teofimo Lopez, people of black and brown descent. So how can this man be a racist if he's doing business and making money with and off of these minority and ethnicity individuals, right? This has been the entire pivotal argument between the two spaces. Bob been yelling, he's a crook. Don't let him over here. He gonna fuck up the game. And they saying, man, shut up. He a black man trying to do what a black man do and make money in this world. Let him in. He bossing up. You just hating and you racist. And he like, no, look at that nigga's track record. He fucked over a bunch of people in the music industry and got him in 360 deals. Look at the deals that he's putting on his boxers now. Those are 360 deals in fucking boxing. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. And guess what happened? They funded him and they let him in. And now, since, what is this? We are almost 10 years in. They started in 2015. It is now 2024. We are year 9 in. And now it's looking damn near like the old white man, respectfully, had a point about the brother man all the fucking long. Meaning, one plantation owner didn't want the other plantation owner to have a plantation that was running and doing some monopolized shit because he was running his plantation just fine. You understand what I'm saying? It's a
Damn, Ken, why we gotta use plantations? It's Black History Month.
Yeah, it's a it's a fucked up, cutthroat game in business, but now we're seeing it being done on both sides of the fence by two individuals, one who look like us and one who don't, on this good Black History Day.
Amen.
I'm sorry.
Amen. Amen. I'm just saying. After hearing all that, and we knew this. Yes, please stand up. Just the guy just got in. Yeah, you know what I'm. Yeah, that was funny. Thank you. One love, man. Yeah, y'all stand up. 402 stand up. One love, man. I sent the a blast out earlier, man. I know it's left hook lunch edition. Y'all know it's some shit. I had to get some shit going. But no. So this motherfucker. So now we see, like you said, 9 months. I mean, 9 months, 9 years, and here we are. Here we fucking are.
With virtually nowhere for these fighters to fight. With damn near no networks left on the playing field, or no networks left that are willing to want to sit down and go into business with this particular company. So what's going to happen once the company completely runs out of networks to host their events? Are they hoping by then to have enough money as a financial entity to actually fund their own events and go ahead and monopolize that way? Because by then, you understand what I'm saying? By then, we have established enough money financially. We already have our business and our business and our personal relationships with the different networks, the different sanctioning bodies. You understand what I'm saying? And even a streaming organization to be able to, if we got enough bread, fund our situation and just basically use their infrastructure.
Bro.
Until we have enough bread to build our own infrastructure.
Bro. This shit's crazy.
Remember, this is a Harvard graduate who we called and talked about is a genius. So that means this man know how to get some money.
Bro, what I'm saying, what's crazy is though, look, everybody, the fights is held up. We don't know who fighting who.
True.
once again, this has been the same play for the last 4 fucking years, though. And now here it is, 2024. Ain't no first it was networks being blamed though. It was because of Showtime. It was because of you know what I'm saying. Now
Yes.
networks ain't being blamed because ESPN the only one that got boxing, and they shit. You
Sparks.
don't even you gotta pay 10.99. Come on, bro.
Yeah, they scarcely show it. But yeah.
Damn, do we have to petition the CBS to come back and bring back CBS Sports?
Shit. They ain't trying to get into it. Which
Fuck.
I think they could benefit from it, but that's just my personal opinion. You know, with COVID happening, a lot of companies had to scale back financially because they took a lot of losses on their bottom line. So they cut and trimmed the fat. And anything that wasn't moving the needle for they organization, they cut ties with. And unfortunately, we don't always fully support our own in a sense of fully supporting, like, because we might not have the necessary funds and finances available to do that. But some people don't want to rob people to put these events on, so they can't pay the people what they might be worth. They might be demanded as a return. They can't put on the events. I mean, everything just kind of the whole ecosystem suffers overall as a whole.
Man. So here it is. We know Canelo fights Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day, right? Is that
Well,
what
they
it is?
saying May 4th, according to the rumor mill, but
Who is he fighting? Where are you fighting at? Where
we
what we watching him on?
now
Oh, okay. You at the house, right? You at the house, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I told the people when we started that we was gonna show what Maul had to say, sir.
Jamal Charlo.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
For,
see.
for those who ain't so now is this an Al Heyman publicity stunt? Is this real? Is this what is this?
I mean, this
Remember we was hearing Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence wasn't fighting.
this is Jamal Charlo doing what Errol Spence probably should have did. This where they exposed everybody that was bullshitting. That's why him not saying nothing let us know that Al is holding up the shit because yeah, I'm
This nigga. Okay, so if he fights Jake Paul, then I'm just gonna be like, yeah. If this is true, just a guy, and I will give you this one. If this is true, because how boxing is so what crazy now, and if this is true, then yeah, no, not for undisputed, bro. No,
let's take this one.
sounds good. I ain't gonna lie.
To date, we've helped
Sounds
over
great.
30,000 families cancel their time.
It sounds great. Okay, let me see here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that wasn't it.
No, I'm not.
There it is. Okay. Give me just 1 second. I had to pull that up.
Mark Nash, what up? No, man,
What
one
we
love,
going
man,
on, man?
one love.
Come on. There we go. All right, let me mute. Let me mute my drink. 2 seconds. Come on, G.
But while we letting it load up, this is Jamal Charlo telling us he don't know shit about what's going on. He ain't heard from Canelo. He ain't heard from Al. This man is basically telling us in his own self mouth that he don't know what's going on in the sport of boxing when it comes to him and who he about to fight. We do apologize. We having technical difficulties. There it go. Here it go. We good, I think. Can't hear it, brother. You gotta mute it. Yeah. Oh, we can't hear it. What's going on? I've been singing it all day today. That's the thing. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Man, because when it comes to boxing right now, I don't know what's going on. Well, like, so are we or are we not going to get my guy Blue Hustle, man? He up in here too. What's good, my guy? My bad, I didn't send it. I usually send a check. I didn't send a text today, bro. I'm at the shop. We had to got to just man, just a lot of shit. Just yeah. So I get a little break right now, so I get to cook. But one love, we got some business to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey man, Cam, you can unmute your mic for a minute. We just let's get it go. We can still talk to the people.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I don't know. This shit acting bogus. Hold on. Let me try it again.
Okay. Yeah, just log back in. Yeah, should be happening. I should, man. So, why can't we hear him? Why can't we hear it, cuz? It's acting janky. Bro, we can't hear it. man. Can you hear me? Am I good? Am I crispy? Oh, okay, I'm crispy. You good over there, Cal?
Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm about to say you crispy.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. We just showing his face. We couldn't hear it. But man, so you just broke down. So if y'all just tuned in, Cam broke down about 30 minutes into the show, about 45 minutes into the show on the business of what's going on with PBC. And like I said, within the last 4 years, they've been doing this fucking playbook to where there's no more networks in fucking boxing because people is being fucking greedy. Now, greed is destroying boxing and it's hurting the talent. Good thing, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, Bud Crawford did go independent like he should. But now, y'all owe this man 2 more fights. And don't scale back now. We've been making money. But what? We can't do it now because we have no damn network. Hmm? But shit, y'all see where my boy was at. Y'all see where he be going. Y'all know he goes over to Dubai. Y'all don't think he sat down with the prince? Hmm. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now. Shit. Who was bragging about they had a meeting with him a year ago? Hmm? Hmm? No, okay. Y'all act like Oscar and them, then you know what I'm saying. So we can do some fight deals over there too. Fuck them. If Canelo, wherever Canelo go, Eddie Hearns, wherever Canelo go, we go. One fight dealers. Let's make this money. Huh? We ain't hearing that now? What? Or fuck it, fight David Benavidez and let's go. Whoop his ass, then fight Bud. That's what we do this year. And Bud, in between time, if you gotta whoop on in his ass, whoop his ass just for fan frenzy. Fuck it. Let's get great fights going on out here. I had to get up and walk off for that one because man, shit's real crazy right now. It's hectic. And Cam, you know how it is, man. As a fan, we hope to get good fights, and then as soon as we get it going, had a good year of fights. Now we come back to the limbo of bullshit. Where's that? Where we do that at? Where we do that at? So I'm at the point where, yeah, we need to do, man. I just can't believe this shit. I really can't, and it's just one motherfucking organization because shit, Top Rank still going. Who does he fight? Shit. Like I said, we go where Canelo go. Fuck it. We don't want to fight nobody. We don't want to fight nobody at goddamn PVC no more. We go where Canelo go. That's the only fight. Let's be tired. Fuck it. Cam,
What up?
Who does Bud fight is Saudi pays? Boots, Canelo, Tim or Mill? Mel's out. Period. I said that earlier. Y'all said from the jump. Mel's out. Period. We don't even want to see Mel. Mel's out. Mel ain't even been talking shit no more.
I know. I don't know, gang.
Mel Mel ain't been, like I said. Like I said, we go to Saudi. We follow. Goddamn Canelo.
I don't like
And like
it.
I said, time rank. Like I said, but time rank is cool. They still can produce fights. The zone is cool. They still can produce fights. Hell, Matchbox can still produce fights. Hell, BLK Prime, they get back into the business. Hell, they can produce fights if they really wanted to. Fuck. The way boxing is going now, hell. Tell me where I'm lying at. Somebody tell me where I'm lying at. If BLK Prime got the money, or can come up with the money with the right investors, or shit, if Bud got a couple of investors that can come up and do this damn thing, shit. Come on, man. Huh? Who do we fight over there in Saudi though? Shit. The Canelo. Who we fight over here? Well, shit. Like I said, and then that's the shit sad part about it. I say fight Boots. If we gonna get Canelo right away, say like Canelo, just go and fight David Benavidez and put it out here like fuck it. Mexican monster gets the Mexican legend. Let's go. If that happens, you know what I'm saying? But here's my thing. Who do Boots and Bud fight on? What where are they gonna fight at? Who they fight with? Huh?
BLK Sports.
There we go. There we go. It ain't gonna do numbers. Hell, we knew it wasn't gonna do numbers in the first place, wherever it went. So don't even let's play that game. see, we ain't gonna be keep taking shots at Shakur. Look, man, we know what he did, bro. We know what he did. Quit taking shots at my guy, man. And I got somebody that will Shakur, but they'll never fight. So Shakur's he's gonna take over, man. Come on, bro. But shit, he had to. Top Rank was about to, yeah, he had to get there. He want to get out there. He want to be independent. Big bro, independent. He want to be independent too. No, they won't. Kim, are you snoring? What the hell?
Hell no.
It's like some snoring. What the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
Hold on. He said, you think Saudi will pay for Boots versus? No, I said Canelo. No, Canelo. BLK Prime pay for Bud and Boots. BLK Prime will pay for that. That's who will pay for Bud and Boots. It's BLK Prime. Saudi will pay for Canelo and Bud. Yeah, they will pay for Canelo and Bud. That's what I said. Wherever Canelo go, we go. Fuck it. That's what we do. If it was up to Gooch Promotions. Wherever Canelo go, we go. Let's go. Now, if I just want to make some quick money, I'll go down here and we'll fight. We'll talk to my guys at BLK Prime, and then you know what I'm saying. We'll get that going. You know what I'm saying. We'll get that going too. You know what I'm saying. We'll get a good cool. You know what I'm saying. Boots get 5, I get 10. Let's play it that way. Fuck it. I'm the A side. I can do that.
Oh,
Ain't that? Yeah.
There go A side on the horn. Damn, there you go. All right.
I'm the A side. I can do that.
Hey, I'm finna drop
A-side,
the link so you can open the panel. I gotta take a phone call real quick.
You ain't coming back. We see you later.
Boy, fuck you.
Yeah. No. Hold on. One thing, what we might just do, we'll open a panel later on for a smoke session. This is what we're gonna cook on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna see
You
you
know,
at, huh?
Go on to cook with the people. You bullshit.
Man, I can't. Well, you understand? I'm at work though.
Oh,
That's why. You see how you did. I do apologize, but yeah, I ain't gonna be able to cook on the panel right now. So like I said, I'm gonna drop a 420 smoke session, or do y'all want to do what? Y'all tell me. Y'all want to do the 7 o'clock, or do y'all want to do a 420 smoke session? What y'all want to do? Y'all tell me in the chat real quick, cause I ain't gonna be able to do a panel, man. I would love to, but I ain't gonna be able to do a panel. Hold on, Big J's on.
Was good, was good.
Big J, okay. Now, now if we do hold a panel, you think you can hold it down? I can be in and out, but if I get a car coming up, I gotta go do some work.
Where Kim at? Cause I don't
Kim's
know.
right.
Cause
Well, never mind. I'm
I
gonna
got.
let you cook. No, I'll just let you
All
cook.
right.
We'll do a panel later on tonight. We're gonna do a panel later on
All right.
tonight, you guys. We will come back tonight. So y'all tell everybody come on so we can talk our shit. We're gonna cook right now and we're gonna come back later on tonight. We're gonna drop a panel and we're gonna cook our shit. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Y'all remember go back to the playback of this so y'all get some mentals of what Cam was saying. Y'all yeah. But go ahead. We talking about who's next.
So
Cause
I
you
heard
seen Jamar.
Canelo. So I heard right. Canelo said, "I am not retiring." He wants to fight another 5 years. So, from the sound of it, he's not retiring anytime soon, right? Canelo, like I said this on one day when we was like, "What's gonna be the big announcement?" So far, all I heard was he's still with the Mexican, whatchamacallit, the the Mexico broadcast, LS Teca or something like that. And so that's all I'm hearing, right? That's all I'm hearing. To me, this is just like I'm not paying too much attention to it because it's just for the simple fact. Big athletes do this. Big athletes will be like, "I got a big announcement," just not to really say no dumb, just to say some dumb shit. Like I don't, and I feel like he is gonna be fighting Charlo. I feel like Charlo is trying to play with us because I watched the video. I think Charlo's trying to play with us, right? Trying to say, "Oh, I never even talked to Al Heyman." Well, my nigga, you was on the live the day before, and you said that you was getting ready for Canelo. So I feel like he's just trying to play with us. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is, if I have to say who's next, honestly, I would say it's Charlo and David Benavidez. That I think it's Charlo and David Benavidez. That's I don't think he's gonna be ducking David Benavidez. I think he's gonna fight him. I do. Especially with he sounds like he's gonna be fighting for some time. I think he knows that he's gonna have to fight this kid eventually. So I think David Benavidez is in the books. I think David Benavidez is going to be the match in September. I don't see him fighting Terrence. I could be wrong. I just don't see that fight happening at all. Um, I got Charlo. I could be wrong though. What about you? I didn't get hear what you say. What do you think? Who do you think he's fighting?
Me personally, I'm hoping.
I'm hoping for
Uh,
Bud. I'm hoping for
well,
that.
this is what I was saying. This scenario. If you look, I'm gonna go try to do the playback. Go to the playback. But if you listen to what I said earlier, um, I'm gonna try to repeat it because I was hyped up then. But I done sat down and okay. So basically, I won't Bud. I mean, I won't the Bud fight. But if it was up to me for Cinco de Mayo, it'd be David Benavidez, the Mexican Monster, against the Mexican Legend.
Oh,
Then if he beats, because I'm taking, and what I'm saying is, now this is Goose Promotions, and I'm saying Benavidez beats him and he retires. But if you're saying he's hearing that he's gonna be fighting for some more years,
yeah,
well
he
then
already said
she
another 5 years he got left. That's what he said.
okay, so then he might either do for September Since he ain't retiring, so now I get to repeat this a little bit more. I get to beef it up a little bit more. So then September it'd be the rematch if he loses with David Benavidez. I can
Okay.
see that. I can
Okay,
see
now
that.
let me ask. Can
Yeah.
I ask you this?
Okay.
So, what if Terrence is in the plans, right? And he's gonna
Mm,
get Canelo, and let's just say David Benavidez beats him in the first and the second fight. Does Bud fight David Benavidez?
no,
You don't think so?
no, no,
Huh?
no.
No. Because what if Bud
I,
wants to win?
why I say no is the length. Man, David Benavidez is a big 168, bro.
I mean, the fact that he jumping up at 168 anyways is
But but
already
but but you gotta understand. But you gotta understand. His reach is way longer than Canelo's.
okay. But
You
you
know what
say
I'm
he's sparring
saying?
Lester Martinez and stuff like that. Lester Martinez is not that much smaller. He's about the same size as David Benavidez.
Okay, but you seen him spar. I haven't seen him spar. You seen him spar. How you look against him?
No, I'm saying the video that came out, but I seen him spar bigger guys. Jared Anderson, he sparred him. That's what Jared Anderson said.
I mean,
Jared,
me personally, Bud will fight anybody, bro. He's just that dude.
right?
If it was up to Goose Promotions, nah.
Now you want to do it,
But then,
and you
let
also
me
think about it
teeter
like this.
totter on this, cause
Y'all said skills pay the bills. It don't matter about the size.
hold on. Did you just let me hear? I just said let me teeter totter on this a little bit.
Okay.
Let me teeter totter on this a little bit because then Bud could get him. Bud could get him. And then that'll even I beat the big brother and little
And the
brother.
little brother, come on, bro.
And
He passing out
hey, hold
brothers
on, hold on.
now.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. Okay. Hey, hold on. See what happened was Gucci was, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking right at first. So yeah,
Yeah. I wanted you to
yeah,
think about it.
yeah, if he beat up on Canelo, we gotta get him. We gotta get him, especially if it's for the belts. Especially if it's for the belts. It gotta be for the belts though, bro. That's the one thing about all this. All this it
The,
got to be because we're going for 3 times
and
now.
like and like I said, he wants the winner. The winner will be undisputed, Mr. Ring Magazine, Mr. All of that. It will probably be the
All that,
biggest name
all
in
that,
boxing
all
at
that,
that point.
all that. Okay, I like that. I like that. Now let's check this one out, Sugar J.
Okay.
Let's check this one. Ah! Anyway, let's check this one out though. Y'all know what time it is. I'm really addicted to these. Actually, I didn't mean to say that though, Big J.
What? Oh yeah. You talk about them push-ups?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
hey, 2023 getting all right. So we already know we got Cam, right? Cam, me and him, we're gonna go to Nathan Hale. Goose out here doing Mike Tyson push-ups on the daily. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, come on, champ. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Hey, everybody in this
had to
boxing to
get
you,
them
we
out.
gonna be in
I
shape.
said
We gonna
every
be in
time.
shape.
Bud told me to call him Big J. I can't call him the other name no more. So when I slip up and say it, it's 10 push-ups on me, man. So I had to get my guy 10
Hey,
push-ups.
you know what?
Big
No.
J,
Time
man.
out. If you're doing it, they gotta do it. If y'all ain't gonna call me Sugar J, don't call me nothing. If y'all gonna keep calling me Sugar J, y'all gotta do them push-ups. Cam, that you're not exempt from this, buddy, because you still keep calling. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you do the push-ups when we at Nathan Hill this weekend. You say you trying to get healthy, Cam? I'm gonna get you right, bro. We're gonna get right together. Us big niggas need to survive. So we gonna all of y'all, everybody.
Oh, we gonna do it. We gonna do that. If it ain't Big J's nothing challenge.
Hey, and then on top of that, y'all gotta turn on your mics. I don't want to hear y'all go 1, 2. No, y'all gotta turn on
No,
your
they got to turn on
mics.
their camera. No, they got to turn on
Yeah.
their camera,
I mean, yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
the
turn
camera.
on.
My bad.
Y'all
Yeah,
see me
yeah,
turn
yeah,
the camera on, and y'all see me do.
yeah,
Y'all watch me do them.
yeah, boy. And y'all claim y'all like that. Y'all need to do it. 10 should be nothing for y'all. But nah, for real though, man. I'll say it like this. Bud to me, I like to see whatever Bud does. I don't care. I don't care what Bud does. If Bud wants to do it like this, if Bud wants to do whatever he would like to do, I would not mind. You know what I'm saying? Just, I mean, I'm just here for the ride now. I'm just along with it. Just here to support. Just I know he's gonna win. I'm not, and at the end of the day, this is really about Canelo. And Canelo, I'm kind of the same thing. Canelo, he can do whatever he wants. I want him to see him fight David Benavidez. That will probably be one of the biggest what ifs, right? Somebody
Right.
said, and I know this might be a little random. Somebody said Floyd, right? And you was watching Floyd in his heyday, in his best. I was just a little kid, so you know this better than anybody. You and Cam do, but they said Floyd was too worried about being undefeated. I don't think that's right because Floyd was fighting everybody now. And you know what? I'm not gonna run from it. You all know who his content creator was? Showbiz the Adult. He said Floyd was running from everybody. He said Floyd, if he really didn't worry just about being undefeated, he would have fought Paul Williams. He would have fought Triple G. My nigga, did you just say Triple G? Floyd was barely making 154, bro. And we talk about Triple G. And here's the thing, though. We want to say Floyd was ducking Triple G. Wasn't Triple G ducking Andre Ward, though? Come on, man. Like, let's stop playing, bro. And I feel like they trying to do the same thing to Canelo. Like, Canelo ain't ducking nobody, bro. He ain't got to fight nobody. He's already, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when Floyd didn't fight Keith Thurman. Now, I think he should have taken the Keith Thurman. Or if you're not going to fight Keith Thurman, fight somebody on decent level at least. You ain't supposed to fight Conor McGregor and let that be in your last fight, man. That's my only thing. But back to Canelo. If Canelo does one of those Jake Paul fights and it goes on his record, and he's like, all right, I'm out. If he does that, I'd be so pissed because to me, Canelo, he's fought everybody, bro. Who I mean, like, if I'm wrong, Gooch, tell me now. But to me, Canelo and Bud are the two guys in the sport, and you're gonna have to say Tyson Fury as well. But to me, Bud and Canelo are the two guys that can do whatever they want. And if somebody's mad at them, fuck them. Because at the end of the day, they earned that right. They fought to their top. They fought, what they fought who they needed to fight, not who, you know what I'm saying? Of course, but we want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez. Who wouldn't? Could David Benavidez win that fight? Yes. Do I think he does win? No, I do not think David Benavidez does beat Canelo. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. Uh, to me, his
I,
style. Go ahead.
when I say I think he'll beat him, if he do right, he'll look at the film of Bivol and use that method.
But Goose, you know what the issue with that method is? That's not that's not David Benavidez' style. David Benavidez don't fight like that. He's flat-footed. He don't fight like a Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol is elusive, quick, always moving up and down, up and down. David Benavidez likes to stand there and have his high guard and likes to catch and shoot. You can't do that
But
with somebody like Canelo because Canelo, man, I just see it now. Canelo feint with the right, go to the left hook to the body. It's just to me, it's like you won't be able to do that to somebody like. I mean, like I think it's a dog
whoa,
fight. I think Canelo's
whoa,
IQ though is too much for David Benavidez. I think there's a certain level like how you said how we say Bud, right? His IQ, no matter how big you are, it's just there's a certain IQ that he got. Canelo got that. Canelo is a part of that. Canelo has fought damn near 70 fights. Just because Dimitri Bivol beat him and he's bigger than him, well, yes, doesn't mean somebody like David Benavidez can do that because that's not David Benavidez' style. That's like that's like that was just like them trying to tell Errol Spence he could outbox Bud. How you gonna outbox Bud, bro? That's never been. Even if you work on that in that training camp, it's already been too late to try to do that now. I never seen that. Did you see David Benavidez outbox Demetrius Andrade? Did you see that, Gooch?
That was a dog fight. That was that. It wasn't no
Caleb Plant.
outboxing.
Caleb Plant. Did you see that?
He didn't switch up yet either. He was still doing the
Yeah,
same.
his whole career, he's kind of got that arrow spins, bro. They've been doing that same exact thing their whole career, and it's like you being able to use your side is gonna work until you fight somebody that has a better IQ and has the whole thing. Caleb Plant was outboxing David Benavidez until guess what? He got tired. I think Canelo, and I think Canelo's more powerful than Caleb Plant. I think Canelo will rip the strong. The more that David Benavidez opens up, is the better for Canelo. I think David Benavidez opening up, throwing shots is better for Canelo. Because to me, Canelo's gonna, bro, he's gonna move his head. He's gonna slide. I know they've been saying he's on a decline, but I don't care because Canelo, he's proven time and time again, like just because you bigger than me, shit, boy. If David Benavidez, to me, David Benavidez will have a better time winning the fight if he was to use that high guard against Canelo. Um, but I just want to say this though. Canelo, I don't know who Canelo should fight after. It's just whatever with Canelo. That's where I'm at with Canelo and Bud. Same thing, bro. Like those are the two guys in boxing that I say they can fight whoever, and it would not really matter. You know what I'm saying? Now, Gooch, I want I
Hmm?
want your I want your thoughts on this. Did you hear about the Rolly interview?
No.
So
What he say now?
so this
Is
is
it is
probably
it the is
go
this
ahead.
the one about he said about Ryan Garcia?
Know what he said about Tiafimo. He was on this podcast called Cigar Talk, and I was listening to Rolly, and I think we like joke about Rolly, but to me, I was really learning some shit from Rolly. Rolly was really on some real ass shit. Like he wasn't all wild. But Rolly, he said this. Did you hear that? He said he'll never ever fight Teofimo Lopez ever. Like he said he'll never fight Tio, and the reason why was because they really had some deep shit going on. I guess like they had some personal shit. Uh, and he doesn't think Tia. He called Teofimo fighting on Thursday Takeover Thursday because that shit was boring. And yeah, man, Rolly. Uh, how do you feel about fighters just out there saying that they're not going to fight a fighter? Like, they don't care. Like, how do you feel about that?
In a sense, do you call that ducking? No.
I don't call that ducking.
No. I'm gonna say you don't call that ducking, but damn, if you do it for if you're doing it for if the money was right, would you do it? Should I say?
Well, he said it's past money. Cause like he said he saved Tiafimo from killing himself 2 times. So he said it's past that. He thinks that they're just delusional people, and he don't even want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Rolly is scared. And I want to ask you this. And he said this. This really made me think. Would you rather watch Rolly versus Ryan or Rolly versus Pitbull? Which one?
Mm, I mean, we about to get Roddy versus Pitbull, but Roddy versus Ryan. Over Roddy versus Pitbull. Hmm. At a point in time, I would. Now I don't even give two fucks. But at one point in time, I wanted them two to go at it right after they both fought Tank. Can you hear me, Sugar J? But yeah, no.
That's 10
Can you hear
push
me?
ups. 10 push ups. 10 push ups. I was waiting for you to say it, Gooch. I was waiting for you to say it, boy. Yeah. 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 I also want to say this. I think say AC or somebody in the chat saying Jay, you're wrong. Um, I just want to say I don't know what I'm wrong about. This is just me and Gooch's personal opinions about these fights. I don't know what I'm wrong about. I don't know how you can be wrong about your own opinion. But I want to say we're gonna go live later tonight, and you can say whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just here to talk boxing, bro. This ain't no supposed to be no argument. No, you're wrong. You didn't. Like, come on, bro. Just chill, relax. But yeah, man. I didn't hear your answer. You picked Rolly versus Ryan.
I said I'd rather see. At one point in time, I'd rather seen a pit bull. I mean, I'd rather seen Ryan and Rolly right after the Tank fight. But now I just don't really give a fuck. But Ryan and Rolly is gonna be a good fight, just like I think Pitbull and Rolly gonna be a good fight.
I think the Rolly versus Pit Bull fight would be a more entertaining fight, per se. The bigger fight though is probably going to be Ryan versus Rolly. Um,
Right.
how do you feel about
Well,
Devin
well,
Haney?
hold on. Let's say this now. See, this is where we're gonna go with this, though. It depends. Why do I say it depends? It depends on what kind of performance Ryan do against Devin.
Ooh, he's gonna get his ass whooped. So yeah,
That part. So
Devin
now,
Haney's gonna
now,
piece
now.
that nigga up.
So then, like, man, Tony, it's just me and Sugar J right now. We're gonna do a smoke session later on, fam. Anybody, I'm just letting y'all know. We just cooking right now. We want to play back game, man. If y'all just go in, I'm just gonna cook. We're gonna cook for another about 10, 15 more minutes because I'm supposed to be working. But anyway, yeah, we are gonna come back on. So we're gonna do a part two to this. Just yeah, we're gonna do a part two to this. I'm gonna do a part two to this. So I can have a panel. We're gonna open up with it. We're gonna come on together and then I'll
Let a
set the
couple in.
time.
Goose, let them in, bro. I can hold it down for about a good 40 minutes. Let them in. Just let them in. They gonna keep going. Just let
All
them
right.
in.
What
What's
up,
good, Tony?
Tony?
Tony,
Yo, yo,
what's
Yo,
good,
one
man?
Bluetooth
love,
working.
one love.
How you feel, big boss?
You can hear me? Bluetooth working good?
Yep,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
good, boss?
All right. Yeah, I'm driving in the car. So it may drop, it may stay up. But we'll see. What's up?
So I see you say Canelo beat Weber. Okay, so Canelo and Benavidez. What's your take on that?
Um, that's the fight that should happen. It shouldn't be
Yeah,
nobody else.
right.
Definitely should not be Jaime Munguia. And Charlo is also a no, because it's the same thing. You moving a smaller man up, just like his brother. But as far as Benavidez goes, I want to see the fight. I think that's a fight. A lot of people think that Benavidez is going to dog walk Canelo, and I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Benavidez, Benavidez's style is tailor made for Canelo because he's a volume puncher, and Canelo's a counter puncher. So if he comes forward like he always does, he plays into Canelo's strength. It's not like Bivol where he's going to fight him off the jab and stay away from him. So I think it's a very competitive fight. I don't know if Canelo wins or loses, but I think it could go either way. And I think Canelo has a really, 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 really good shot at beating him just because of how Benavidez fights. But yeah, the other two, as far as Charlo and especially Terrence Crawford, I don't want to see them fights because it's already foregone conclusion who wins. Canelo beats them both. Um, and Bud worse than Charlo. Like he'll beat him worse. So I don't really want to see it.
That's what.
I'm serious. Like, yo, you could dare to get an ass whooping, but you just gonna get an ass whooping because that's what's gonna happen. There's weight classes for a reason. You're not gonna go up 3 weight classes to beat the elites. You're just not gonna do it. But yeah, I'd rather see Benavidez. That's my take.
I'm gonna piggyback off of a little bit of what he said. I believe that Canelo versus Benavidez is not a fight that's going to happen soon. I believe just from looking at the landscape of it, Benavidez is his redemption fight. I do agree to a large degree that Benavidez style is kind of tailor made for the counter puncher style, which is kind of Canelo style and everything. So I believe after Bud beats Canelo, then he goes in and Canelo redeeming fight is uh versus Benavidez, which is going to be a good fight, which is going to be an exciting fight, and which is his only true follow up to a next big payday after Bud. You feel what I'm saying? It's you get a 2-for-1 if you go the Bud route first because win or lose, Benavidez is still within play, and you can retire off the Benavidez fight uh, or whatever happens with the Benavidez fight. You can continue your career for the next couple of years or whatever. So that's kind of the way I see the landscape, looking at it from the fighter's perspective and the business perspective. If you go in and you fight Benavidez now, that's it for you. There's nothing else. The Bud Crawford fight now has lost its luster. You feel what I'm saying? So
AC, can I ask you a question?
sure,
What if Canelo was to have fought Benavidez first, right?
that doesn't
And
make
Bud's
sense.
go and Bud, right, was going for 3-time undisputed. What if Bud goes after Benavidez, the big brother? I mean you know what I'm saying, big brother as in size. Like, how you feel about that?
Well, with the landscape, payday, and things like that, that's that really doesn't make a lot of sense in the fact that you want to get the biggest bang for your buck. And the biggest bang for your buck is Canelo first for both
But
of them.
but Benavidez was,
Benavidez,
but
Benavidez is the passing of the torch.
if
So,
Benavidez beats Canelo though and is the champion,
but you're assuming that Benavidez is going to fight Bud. I mean, are going to fight Canelo first, and I'm not assuming that. I'm taking the path of the most money first, which is Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. You
all right.
feel what I'm saying? So if you go that route, both fighters have huge accolades. Both fighters are legends in the game. It's the battle of the legends. Yeah, I get the whole Mexican versus Mexican thing, but that narrative doesn't sell as well. And we all know it from
No,
a black fighter versus a Mexican fighter, and they're both legends.
the Canelo versus Benavidez fight is bigger.
No,
Is
it's not.
bigger.
No, it's
It's
not. It's
bigger.
bigger in the 168-pound division, but it's not a bigger fight in boxing
What?
because you got the number one pound for pound guy. You have that guy who is number one pound for pound versus the face of boxing. That's the bigger fight. Benavidez doesn't have any of those accolades. So
We
when you
all
look
know.
at
We
the
all know.
business
We've been
side and
behind the
building,
scenes.
and when you look at the business side and building up the fight, it is 1,000 times bigger, uh, bigger and better to build uh, Bud versus Canelo than Benavidez versus Canelo.
Okay,
Let me
I'm,
say,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me chime in on that one. Let me chime in on that one. So you don't think that the Mexicans would not want to see the Mexican monster against the Mexican legend? That's who's gonna buy out the fight. They're gonna buy out
we've
the
been
fight,
waiting for that
especially if
fight
it's
a
on
lot
Cinco de
longer.
Mayo.
This Bud,
160 at 168. Yes, it's possible, but what happens is you don't get that many A-listers involved in it. And the A-listers are going to be the ones who are going to pay the 10, 15, $20,000 ringside seats. You
But
feel what
but you gotta understand that but understand the essays they coming.
you're talking about?
bro.
Mexicans buying the pay-per-view.
Everybody's been wanting to see David Benavidez. I don't know what you're talking about. Just at 168,
Can I
David
jump in real
Benavidez.
fast?
Hold on. David Benavidez versus Canelo is probably like top three biggest fight in
Yeah,
general in boxing.
after Bud. It's
No,
it's
because
not
no,
a
you gotta understand.
fight.
AC, this fight,
You,
AC, this fight's
listen, that's
been
not.
building up.
I'm standing 10 toes down on that. You're not even
All right,
making a credible argument in my mind for me to even consider. I'm just,
okay.
I'm just looking at it from the strictly business side.
Can everybody? Okay, let me do it
What is
like
going
this.
to put top dollars in the seats?
Uh,
What is going to give us the premium we can charge for this pay-per-view? And
let me ask everybody.
that's the number one pound for pound guy in the world versus the face of boxing.
Let me ask everybody this on the panel. Then pop a lot of smoke. What's the
Yep.
bigger fight? Take your bias off. What's the bigger fight? David Benavidez versus Canelo, or Bud versus Canelo? Who? What fight's been bigger? I thought.
What fight is bigger or what fight is
What fight's bigger? Like what fight is more popular? David Benavidez versus Canelo or Bud versus Canelo?
right about now? I think it'll be equal.
You think it'd be equal?
You got to
Okay,
look at it from the pure boxing standpoint. That's where Bud come from.
that's
From
true.
what we've been wanting, that's where David come from. So
Exactly. Good
he's
way to
gonna
put it.
lose. The only nigga that loses is the nigga that Canelo don't pick.
That is true.
So
That's a
Canelo
good
has
way to
again
put it.
painted
I could
himself
rock
into
with
a
that.
corner. He's painted himself into a corner where he can't lose. Like his corner has a big ass comfortable couch with a TV set and bitches bringing him beers and shit, and niggas can't reach it unless he gives them the Willy Wonka golden fucking ticket. So he can't lose from a pure boxing standpoint, right? Whether we
Right,
think it's right or not, we gonna go for this shit for Bud, right? This is his
right,
Floyd moment. You feel me? This is
right.
his taking the Oscar shit, right? Because Floyd only fought like what, 7, 8 more times after he beat Oscar?
12.
12? But
Yeah.
really, they was really like maybe 10. The other
Ooh.
the other ones was like, you Conor McGregor, you know, but to be real with it, like this could be the one, this could be because Oscar got his payday and was able to leave on both accounts, him and Manny. He got his 30, 40 and was able to go.
That's
And
true.
then when Bud when Floyd finally crossed that threshold, he's at 40 fights, bro. And he dragged that shit out for a little bit over a decade. So, when at that aspect, he could, lightning could strike Barlow twice because he's going up to fight the bigger man. Slicker, pound for pound, black fighter, fighting at that time the face of boxing. Even though Roy Jones and all them niggas was there, Oscar was the face of boxing. He was the golden boy. He was the big ticket. The face of boxing.
True
But
that.
then you
True
can
that.
have, you can have the Mexican Day Brawl. Either or. I think it's an equal fight.
I can rock with you. I rock with that standpoint. I get that.
And if the argument was presented like that, then you'd have me give plausibility to saying, yeah, it could be 50-50 depending on how you're looking at the fan base. But I'm coming from the pure boxing side, which is saying, okay, I believe the bigger fight is with Bud Crawford.
And I want to say this 93 Octane, whoever said this in the comments. This is why I think the David Benavidez versus Canelo fight would be bigger. I mean, you got guys like Mike Tyson and Stephen A. Smith already convey, they have
That
big
part. That
platforms.
part. That's
They have
yeah.
big platforms, ESPN. They've already been talking about these fights for like the last 2-3 years. That's why I think it would be bigger because it's been fueling, right? And people been wanting, I get what you got. I get what you and Popular Smoker are saying. But we got guys like Stephen A. Smith and Mike Tyson and all these other big A-listers that you guys are saying when they want to see the fights as well, and they're bringing attention to it, calling David Benavidez the Mexican monster. This is that. I think that's why this fight would be bigger because they're gonna get the A-listers already. They're gonna get everybody. You know what I'm saying? They've been promoting the
Yeah, I
fight. The
get you
fight
on
hasn't
that.
Yeah,
even
I
but,
get
been.
but
you on
here,
that one.
Yeah, the
here,
fight
I
hasn't
feel
even
on
been
that one.
here's
promoted.
the thing, though. But Jay, I agree with you 1,000%. My thing is this: Canelo versus Benavidez, you can sell that age-old David versus Goliath. Because here it is: Canelo is the shorter guy against another tall guy who appears to be bigger than him because of his stature. I
Right.
don't know how you sell Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. I'm sorry. They're both the same height, so the David versus Goliath goes out the fucking window. It's just that you got one guy who's gonna look bigger and one guy who's gonna look skinnier. Then when you come down to the boxing purists who are not fucking Crawford fanboys, they're gonna be like, "This is ridiculous. He's jumping up 3 weight classes." I'm gonna just call it like it is. Like, this shit's ridiculous. There's a reason why this doesn't happen on a regular, and I'm sorry. I know this is a Terrence Crawford channel, but in my opinion, and I could be wrong, anything can happen in that ring. But judging this off of everything I've ever seen in boxing, everything I've ever seen when elites fight elites, he stands no chance to beat the Canelo. And in my opinion, it's going to be a very hard sell to make people believe that a 147-pound man is going to be the dude who fights at 168. It's hard to sell, but Benavidez is already sold. That's going to be
First,
huge.
first off, you have to
Hold on, let me
Canelo
sit in
Alvarez. First off, you got to accept the premise that Canelo is a elite fighter. If, in my opinion, if you're an elite fighter, you've never been pot suspended or anything like that for doing anything nefarious to win a fight or going into a fight. So you don't, if you're an elite fighter, you don't take franchise champion and then you don't go to Mauricio Suleiman and request it, which then gives the number one contender in that division that was your mandatory. You don't email that guy the belt. So in my opinion, Canelo is not an elite fighter. But if you're a boxing purist, it is highly ridiculous for me to say, okay, Canelo Alvarez is an elite fighter. No, he's not. He is not an elite fighter, not by any real boxing purist standard.
I'm
You
sorry.
let me land my plane. Now, if this is Floyd Mayweather, who's never been popped dirty, who's never been in that type of situation, yes, you can
But he
say
has. But he
elite
has.
fighter.
Oh, yes, he has. Oh, yes, the fuck he has.
When has Floyd Mayweather popped dirty and been suspended for
Floyd Mayweather got into a lot of fucking trouble after he fought Manny Pacquiao for having an IV injection with vitamins put in it, which is known as a masking agent to hide PEDs. Let's not act like Floyd ain't had controversy.
Was he suspended?
Now, hold on. Let me finish. Do I agree with PED cheats? No, I do not. Is it always going to be a black cloud over Canelo's career? Yes, it is. But where I disagree with you is you can't grab some random ass person off the streets, inject them with steroids, and they become a world champion. No, what it means to be elite is, what it means to be elite is you could beat the best of your division, which he's done, whether he was on clenbuterol or not.
Okay, so 154, he did not beat the best of in his division. 160, he did not beat the best in his division because he had guys chasing him. At 154, he had guys chasing him. At 168, there's still a question mark whether or not David Benavidez is that guy. This is where I give some credibility to the argument of what Pop a Lot of Smoke put out there was you have the boxing purists versus what we want to see. And what we would like to see and what we want to see is Benavidez versus Canelo.
Okay, so really fast. At 154, he beat Lara, who was ranked number one at the time he beat him. At 160, he beat Triple G, who was ranked number one when he beat him. At 175, he beat Kovalev, who was ranked number one when he beat him. At 168, he beat Callum Smith, who was ranked number one, who he beat. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so now you're getting into the fuckboy rankings of how sometimes the corruption of boxing will make certain things appear a certain way. So what I'm saying to you is when he fought Kovalev, Kovalev was just coming off a fight with Anthony Yarde, who he requested, Kovalev requested, said, listen, give me more time. Canelo's camp said, you either take this fight now or you don't get, or you're not getting the fight. So that's we have to put some of this shit in context. Number two, at 154, you had the Charlos chasing him, which at that particular time would have been an excellent fight if he would have fought them at that time. You also had Demetrius Andrade chasing him, who Demetrius Andrade chased that man for damn near 3 divisions. So if we constantly keep things in context and not try to push a bullshit narrative, then there you go. That explains a lot when it comes down to where there's a legitimate argument to where, as a boxing purist, can say no, Canelo Alvarez is not an elite fighter. That's what I want to always keep in play, context and what really happened, not just because this says X, Y, and Z. On a computer screen, it could say a lot of fucked up things about you, but those fucked up things about you have to have context to it, which is real life. So at the end of the day, I get your argument. To whereas to many casuals, Canelo Alvarez is the elite fighter. But when you want to try to bring in the factor of a boxing purist or a boxing enthusiast or anything like that, then there is context to the Canelo Alvarez career, which is one big massive black cloud. Because there's this thing where Canelo says, where people say Canelo cherry picks. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. He's ducking this guy. He's ducking that guy. Why did Demetrius Andre try to chase him? Why did the Charlo show up at interviews and try to goad him into a fight? Because he refused to fight these guys when everybody was in the same weight class and everybody was hungry. Oh, you just want the Canelo payday.
More like in their prime.
So really fast to respond to that. Number one,
hold on. Before you do, after this, Blue Hustle's gonna go.
Yeah.
So my plane is landed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't disagree with you in the fact that Kovalev asked for more time, but at the end of the day, nobody put a gun to Kovalev's head and made him accept the contract.
You're absolutely right. You're
No. I got you. But he chose. He knew the risk. He knew where he was at. He chose to get into the ring. That's not Canelo's fault.
It's not.
Yes, it is, because Kovalev accepted all risk when he signed the contract. If he felt like he was going to lose, he should have never signed the contract. So the excuse goes out the window the minute you sign the contract. I don't care if you have a broke leg. If you sign a contract with a broke leg and you think you can win with a broke leg, well, I don't give a fuck after the fact when you say, oh, I had a broke leg. You should have never signed the contract. Number two, the Charlos. That is incorrect. Jamal was the one chasing Canelo, allegedly. However, the problem comes into play when Jamal came out and said Canelo sent him a contract and Jamal turned that shit down at 154. So that right there kills it. And I don't even like Canelo like that, but I can't run with narrative. And then, I forget what the third one was. I do agree he ducked Andrade. I still believe to this day Andrade would beat him because stylistically it's a nightmare for Canelo because Andrade fights like Bivol. He's a back foot, jab, rangy fighter. I don't think Canelo could beat him. And then as far as Benavidez goes, you can't bring up Benavidez and claim that he's number one and keep him number one by your standards, your metrics, and discredit Canelo at the same time for PEDs whenever Benavidez popped the drugs himself.
That was cocaine. But listen,
cocaine. Hold on.
At the end of the day, Tony, me and you could debate this shit for the next 2 hours.
Right.
I just want to say this though. I respect your opinion. There's aspects of your opinion that are absolutely right. but just like you agreed to certain aspects of my opinion.
Right.
So it's just one of these tricky situations where we agree to disagree, and this is a debate. This is a long-standing debate with Canelo Alvarez. Whether and I'm not a Canelo Alvarez.
And
Blue
And if
Hustle
I
Man, what's going
I
on,
just
Blue
want to
Hustle
say this,
Man?
Mo.
what's good with Blue Hustle, man?
Yeah.
I just
So
want to
What's
we'll
say this,
good with your boss?
holla.
AC. I just wanted to land on this.
Oh my
So,
god.
yes, he got caught on cocaine, but cocaine is a PED because what it does is it allows you to lose weight easier.
All
That's
right,
why.
how much landing are we going to be doing, man? We got to
I
land the
mean,
plane.
my bad. We took over your panel. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, you
I'm
good, you
sorry.
good, you
But
good,
I
you
just want to
good.
explain what cocaine's used for, and then that's it. Because we already agreed and disagreed on our points. Like I agree with him all day long. He ducked Andrade. He's still ducking Andrade. He's scared of Andrade. I agree all day long. But in anything across the board, and it's been several athletes that have been caught on cocaine, and it all makes sense when you look at it in perspective in timeline. Benavidez got caught on cocaine. The next time he came to a weigh-in, the next fight after that, he popped for being overweight. Cocaine is a PED that is used because it ups your metabolism. People all across the board, from wrestling to any sport that causes you to cut weight, just like John Jones in the UFC. It's a weight cutter. It's a PED.
Meth is a weight cutter too, but they're not using that. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Go ahead, Blue Hustle. How do you so let me ask you this, all right? We're having a good debate. What fight is
So
bigger? David Benavidez versus Canelo
oh,
or
it's
Canelo versus
Canelo
Terrence
and
Crawford?
Bud all the way, 100%.
Which one?
But I'm gonna be honest with you. So I heard the other gentleman talking about like weight, is a big factor. But I have to also say, and this is the reason why Bud took the fight, and we all know this, but I'm gonna reiterate it anyways, that Canelo came from 147. That's where he
Right,
started at.
right,
Bud started at 135.
right,
So honestly, there's no reason why Bud can't go up there and fight this man. They're both almost the same height. Bud has a little bit longer reach. Yes, he has condition. Yes, Canelo has conditioned his body to fight at that level. But you see what it is. Bud can do the same thing, and he's a master at his craft. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't miss weight. He don't do no drugs. He knows
you're right,
exactly what he's doing. So therefore, you can't discredit that. So he's an anomaly, just like Canelo is. You got to
right.
understand, certain fighters are up at the top of the game where they can do those kind of things
That's what I
and
said at the
still
beginning
be
of the show.
yes,
Right,
and still be able to be elite no matter what. I mean, just
right.
like who went up in weight and started fighting heavyweights? That was
Tim Lanford,
correct. And also, Roy Jones did the same thing. You know, who else did
James
it?
Tony did.
James Tony. I was just getting ready to holler about James Tony. So, there's a lot of people that are capable of doing these things, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to have the right people around you too. It's all about it's a lot of factors that go into play. So,
Exactly.
Bud, I think he's in the best position because he has the best coaches. He's mentally ready. When he sets his mind to something, he achieves it. You see what I'm saying? And Canelo got a whole lot of problems. So if Canelo takes this fight, which I think he will because it is a big money fight, I think
Right.
Canelo's going to do the right thing and take this fight because he has his people probably telling him that man's smaller than you. You're going to be able to whoop on him, walk him down. You cannot take your punches. Same shit that Earl Spence was being fed when it came down to it. You see
Okay.
what happened.
So you're saying you say that again?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. So you say the Bud versus Canelo fight is bigger.
Yes.
Okay. I can't disagree with that. It's a good
Now,
debate. Yeah,
yeah.
it is. I
Look, I don't mind seeing David Benavidez. Like, I'll be
see.
honest
This
with
is
you,
how I
and
feel, Blue
Canelo.
Hustle. This is how I feel. I say it like this, right? I wouldn't be
Mm,
mad if, like how you said, Canelo could fight who him and Bud. These guys are like at the point of their careers where they could fight whoever. And I said this: Canelo, if he was to fight Bud instead of Benavidez, I would not be mad at it. My only
yeah.
thing is David Benavidez for Canelo fight. While it's debated whether or not it will be as big, I say it like this: you gotta look. They've already promoted the fight, and the fight hasn't even happened. You got Mike Tyson calling him the Mexican Monster all over ESPN, all this stuff. telling Canelo he has to fight him. You got guys like Stephen A. Smith on ESPN promoting the fight, right? So it's not like a typical just a middleweight fight. You got A-listers promoting the fight across the world that want to see the fight. And me personally, I think that's the bigger fight. Now the Bud fight, to me, I say it like this: I've seen the little man move like you just named, Roy Jones, James Tony. These dudes move up in weight and fight the barrier champion. We've seen this story before. We've seen this happen plenty of times, and Bud to me will be a part of history and do that. I think that can wait though. I want to see that. I want to see, and I think it is bigger. We've been waiting for David Benavidez versus Canelo long enough because I don't know if to me if Canelo chooses to fight Bud before he fights Benavidez, I don't know when Canelo and Benavidez. I don't think that fight will happen if that's the case. That's just my personal
Well,
opinion.
no, I can understand that. I can understand, but well, Canelo, and this is, I hate to say this, man, but Canelo was known for ducking, man. Like he just like AC spoke upon. This is something that I seen
Yeah.
when I grew up. I seen Canelo duck, man. Where it's such a big deal to where you got people talking about it so much to where they're like, okay, we know he's gonna duck this one. So Canelo went up there instead of fighting Benavidez, he went to a higher weight class just to fight the other champ just to get a belt because he saw that was an opportunity to be sneaky.
Hey,
You know, he,
and the crazy
he's
part
smart. They're
was,
smart.
and the crazy you want to know what the crazy part was, he fought the guy that he thought was going to be easier at the champions at 175. He didn't want
Yeah.
to fight better
Yep.
BF. He also didn't want that shit. He was like, oh, I think
Yep.
Bivol, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be, I'm gonna have a good time with Bivol.
Yep. And that backfired on when he fought Bivol because
And
that
and
his
like
size counted right
and
there.
I picked Bivol, and I heard somebody say they think I forgot who. Somebody said they think Benavidez could beat Canelo like how Bivol did. I said I don't think no, because Benavidez and Bivol have two different styles. Benavidez
Yeah.
fights a
Correct.
different way to
Correct.
me where
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
more tailor
Bit of
made for
Bivol.
somebody like Canelo.
Bivol a mover. Canelo. What's the name of that?
Benavidez is a catch and shoot. He's standing
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. He
You
does.
know
He
what I'm
doesn't move
saying?
like that. He'll walk
He
you down though. He knows how to cut
hey,
that ring off.
he does. My only thing is though, you doing that with somebody with Canelo will get you hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I
Canelo make
said,
you walk into something.
right. I know I give Benavidez his credit for fighting Andrade and Caleb Plant, but they're not really known for their power.
Yeah, but Andre, when he went
What's
up in
wrong with
weight
that?
to fight that man, and he wasn't his same. He wasn't, that fight. You
No,
could tell that he didn't have what it takes to beat
the
Benavidez, and
fight
I'm just being honest.
his first fight at 168. Who did he get dropped to? I forgot who he got dropped on.
Damon Nichols.
Yeah, he got dropped on him on the undercard of Tank and Hector Garcia. He got dropped, and that was his first fight at 160. I was like, oh yeah, man, and unfortunately, Andrade was one of those dudes where he's been ducked almost his whole career, so his
Yeah,
experience was not
yeah,
on the level of a David Benavidez. Yeah,
nah.
and that's the thing that sucked about it. And then Caleb Plant, it was only a matter of time. I picked Caleb Plant to win. I wanted Caleb to win, but it was as the rounds went on, it was he gasses, he gets tired. That's why he lost to Canelo. He
I just think
gasses.
Caleb Plants, he's a good boxer and everything like that, but I just don't feel like he's that ish. He's not the ish, and that's why he lost to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
when he knocked out what's your name, everybody was all praising him like, oh, he knocked him out with the hit him in the body and it came to the head. You know what I'm saying
Darrell.
with the hooks, right? But I feel like what
Yeah,
that was a shitty fight anyways. I feel like I don't believe in playing like that. You know what I'm saying? He does not seem like an elite
right.
fighter. That's why Canelo took that fight so easily. I was like, motherfucker, I'll whoop his ass too. You see what I'm saying? Because he knew.
Well, you got to remember this though. Canelo was also probably before he had to before he went on an undisputed run. They were saying he was ducking Caleb Plant too at one point. I remember that they were saying because the whole stigma is Canelo has a hard time with boxers, and Caleb Plant is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bigger,
yeah,
stronger
yeah,
boxer. I remember at
yeah.
one point Canelo had to fight him for undisputed. You have to, he had to. I
Yeah.
don't think Canelo would have just fought him, but I say it like this. Yeah, I think Canelo's experience and IQ will give him the win against Benavidez. I think it will be a hard fight.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I
believe.
believe that too. I believe Benavidez will not be able to beat Canelo. And unfortunately I'm saying it like that, but I do mean it because when I see Benavidez fighting, yes, he's a good fighter and he throws punches and bunches and he's very good at with his punch selection. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like I feel like he could do that, but the way Canelo fights, it would not be in his best interest because Canelo, I believe, would be countering him more. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? And walking him down, and Benavidez wouldn't like that. You see what I'm saying?
No.
He has not won against anybody like Canelo. You see what I'm saying? So
And you see a little glimpse. You see a little like when he fought Kyron Davis. While yes, he knocked him out. When he was on
yeah,
the back foot, Kyron Davis was kind of clipping him. It wasn't the same
mm-hmm,
power. It was not the
yeah.
same power.
Because he
You
used to going
see,
forward, moving,
right?
stepping on people and walking them down and beating them up so bad to
And
where
Kyron
they
Davis.
crumble.
and, and, and yeah, and Kyron, he was giving me he was showing me glimpse like, all right, he David Benavidez, I go back and I watch that fight. Kyron Davis, he didn't have the same power that Canelo had, but he was one of those dudes where he was tough and he's gonna try to throw back. And to
Yeah,
me, when I seen him actually pressure David Benavidez, put him on the back foot, I seen David Benavidez' face get clipped and go, boom, and David Benavidez has a chin, but it's like guys
yeah, he
like
does.
Errol Spence, guys like him, guys like Deontay Wilder, that chin is gonna come into play when you fight a better boxer than
Yeah.
you. Well, what do
Yeah.
you
Well,
can't just rely on that.
Deontay Wilder. I hate to say this and my apologies, Mr. Golden, but he's not. He's nowhere near. He's like a backyard fighter to me, bro. He be slapping when he
Hey,
fights, and that is so disgusting to see that shit, man.
it is. I ain't gonna lie. Joseph Parker
It's
was a
so
rag doll.
disgusting to see a big ass nigga like that. Excuse my language. A big man like that. Fucking punch somebody, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, you make yourself like, what are your trainers thinking when they see you do that shit? I'll be like, motherfucker, you do
Well,
that shit again. You
I
doing
don't really
100
want to get.
push-ups right
I
now.
don't want to get on Deontay too much, but I'll say it like this: he fucking trained. He's getting trained by the dude that he knocked out like damn near 10 years ago. So it's like, come on, bro. Like he literally knocked out his trainer 10 years ago. What did you? You went from arguably one of the best amateur fighters, Mark Breland, and one of the greatest fighter, a Hall of Famer, as your
Yeah.
coach, and then you went down to a nigga you knocked out. Like, come
But
on, bro. Like,
listen. I think we gonna change the subject real quick though.
yeah.
But Deontay Wilder is a good talker, man. That motherfucker can talk his ass off better than he can fight, boy. I promise you that. He'll make you a believer. Goddamn, you'll be like, man, this man ain't gonna do shit. But he get to talking and shit. You be like, well, goddamn, maybe he
Hey,
can.
all you gotta think, man. All that spiritual shit began me to believe. I'd be like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
man, that's what I'm saying. That man,
Hey,
he be looking so passionate about it. So it's
hey,
like
what was
you
this
be
nigga
like,
that he?
is this nigga saying like, damn, should I believe him? But I don't believe
Wait,
this man. But
I
I
will
gotta
say
fuck
this.
with him. I gotta fuck with him. You know what I'm
He
saying?
told
So
he told Joseph Parker I was cracked because he told Joseph Parker, he said they're gonna call me Doctor Sleep. Nigga, you made me go to sleep against your fight, bro. You made me fall asleep in your fight, bro. You talking about I'm Doctor Sleep, nigga. You made me go to sleep in your fight, bro.
that nigga with the NyQuil, boy.
But no, man, like enough of water. I already get on water enough. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. I
back
wasn't trying
to
to
no, bro.
that
Trust
wild
me.
either. So
Hey, I agree with you. Like I'm saying though, like David Benavidez, it's like yeah, they got power, but one thing I've learned is you can have power, but it gets you only so far against the skillful boxers. The last 2-3 years, you got Shakur versus Valdez, uh, Bud versus Spence. You have all these fighters that are showing like you don't need like that power can't be the only thing you rely on. It really can't.
yeah, Benavidez is a boxer puncher though.
He see, and I heard
He
AC
is,
say
brother.
this.
He got the punches to where he's got that punching power to where he can knock you out, but not know he's gonna knock you out. You see what I'm saying? That's a
Yeah,
boxer. That's a boxer puncher power right there, bro.
and I believe AC said this. AC did say, and I kind of agree with him. A that David Benavidez, his style, that high guard is all a plan. It's all a setup. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
yes,
that's not. And I agree with that to a point, but it's like Errol Spence says the same thing. And it's just like that. It all comes down to how many you train with that style your whole training camp. Eventually, that's just gonna be your built-in naturally. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about
yeah.
planning it. That's just what's gonna be your style. So
Come on,
that's
dude.
how I feel.
Welcome back, Gooch.
No, that was Tony. That's Tony.
No, I'm
Oh,
back. Yeah, I've been back. I'm in between. I got some people up here right now.
Yeah, yeah. What's
yeah.
So, I
okay,
mean,
Tony?
I have a question. This is my question for the panel,
Go ahead.
since I know where I'm at. I know what side I'm on. How does Terrence Crawford beat Canelo? What can he do to beat a guy like Canelo? What is in his arsenal that will
Movement.
deter
Okay, so
Canelo?
hold on. Movement.
So
Punch
yeah, yeah. Go
selection.
ahead, Blue. And I got yeah. I'll go after. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, movement, being able to his mental game, I think is way better. Man, he's undefeated, his craft is a different level, man. He doesn't know how to lose. All he knows how to do is win, and he's the type of person where he studies. He don't do no bullshit, bro. That he eats, sleeps, and shits this shit. He don't
Right.
do nothing Canelo do.
And
He
you know
don't
what I
take
want to.
breaks and go drink with his girl. He don't do none of that shit, bro. He eats, sleeps, and shits. He has three fucking coaches that they might argue and stuff like that, but they are in sync with each other. That's what this man has. Movement, power in both hands.
Well. Not only that though. We've seen Canelo fight the smaller guy, and not talking about Charlo, but do we all remember Amir Khan and Canelo? Do we all remember that fight?
Oh
Do,
yeah. Canelo was
Yeah.
tapping
so
that motherfucking chin, bro.
I know how the result ended, but up until that point in Amir Khan, he's not the same. He wasn't even the same Amir Khan that fought Canelo. That wasn't even the same Amir Khan. That wasn't the best version. He's already been rocked. He was already glass, chinny. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Speak.
what was he doing? What was he doing to Canelo? He was
Piecing his
fast,
ass in.
piecing his ass up, bro.
I,
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
with you,
I'm sorry.
Jay. But
And
Jay,
it was just Amir Khan was chinny, right? And he and
And
credit to
Terrence Crawford
Canelo.
isn't chinny.
And now this is credit to Canelo. Canelo was able to time him, right? And that's credit. That's because Canelo got IQ too. But go ahead.
Yep, he
yeah,
does.
yeah, but Jay, to add to that though, and I agree with you, he was having a lot of issues finding the target on Amir Khan, just like he was Lara. But those were several years ago. You have to ask yourself more recent fights with movers. You had three. You had Billy
Caleb
Joe
Plant,
Saunders. Hold on. We're gonna get to that. You had Billy Joe Saunders, who's
right?
nothing but a mover. You had Caleb Plant, who's nothing but a mover. And you had Beevil, who was upper weight class, that's nothing but a mover.
You
And
ain't
two
gotta
out
add
of the
that part in. Just we
no, no, no,
you
no.
know.
You do. You need to add it in because it's perspective. Because like Terrence in this case, he's coming up. Canelo was going up to fight the bigger man in another weight class above him.
I don't
But
want. Do you know why I don't want to hear that? Because Canelo was the champion in that weight class, and like how you stood up for Sergey Kovalev, to me that don't really matter because he fought in that weight class already and was the champion in that weight class.
I
So
I, un- I understand that. But again, when he so kind of like when Tank Davis went to 140, he immediately abandoned 140. Now if he goes back up to 140, that's fine. But Canelo realized very quickly I can't survive here. That's why he left and went back to 168 so quickly.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So my
But
I
let me
agree
hold
with
on,
you.
hold on.
I
Let
agree
me
with
reverse
you.
the role.
I agree with you. I
but
agree.
my,
Hold
my
on,
Now
hold on,
wait
point
hold
wait.
on, hold
was
on.
my point was
Hold on
we
hold
get a
on, Blue
little
Hustle. Hold on.
into
Okay, so look, Bill. Okay, so the three names you named was Kale Plant, right?
yup.
Billy Joe Saunders and Bivol. Can two of those guys, right, did get knocked out. Billy Joe got hit with that uppercut.
Broke his
Mentally,
face.
something that Bud got that Billy Joe don't got is his mental. Cause then he
Thank
break an
you.
orbital bone and what it blew. Then they quit in the corner. Ain't that what
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
what
the
happened with Billy
mental
Joe.
side, so the mental side wasn't really there. Caleb Plant, right? His mental was there, right? He got back up. He was like, "Why you stopped the fight?" His issue was his stamina. Does Bud got stamina? Bud box 16 rounds if he wanted to?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so
Well, I
and then
disagree. I don't think Plant
Well,
has the
I
mental
agree.
game to 100%.
no, I do. Because I think
I don't.
I just think he got tired, man. Because you
I
gotta
think
think,
I think
Caleb Plant has the mental game. The problem with
Ca-
Caleb Plant is he doesn't have the physicality to put
yeah,
with
that's
yeah,
I
I
don't
agree
believe
with
I
AC
believe
with
his
that.
mental game is up there, but not up there like a
But
super elite
here's the
status.
thing
That's
though
what I
No,
with
can
no,
Billy
no.
say.
Joe
Caleb
Saunders,
Plant, no,
right?
Blue Hustle, Blue Hustle. Caleb Plant has one of the best. His mindset is
is
up there,
amazing.
but I agree with AC. He just didn't have the he don't have the tool, man. He wasn't as physically strong as somebody like Canelo, and
Okay,
eventually he
so let
got
me ask you
tired.
this. So I heard what you said right now. We all watched the fight, but
Right.
just this all plays into mental. When you're sitting there training and you're doing
If
exercises and doing things, all that's mental too, bro. When you're
mind,
in that ring, that's mental. When
listen,
you
when
sit there and you're getting tired, you're mentally wearing
Blue
down.
hustle, blue hustle. But okay,
blue,
let me
when
show
the
you
mind
this.
gives out,
Hold
the
on, hold
Hey,
on.
body.
hey, wait,
Hey, like this.
hold
Let
on,
me
y'all. Listen.
hold
Hold
on.
on. I need y'all check this out. Hey, I really only got like 10 minutes, and
That's
Okay,
cool.
Unless Cam can come on, like I said, I'd love to do this later on so we can gather our thoughts and
can I ask this
everything.
man one question real quick,
Wait,
please?
hold,
Just one
hold on,
question.
blue. Hey, hold on, blue. Because I wanted to get to you. Hey, Goose, give us
Hey,
15.
I'm just saying,
15.
y'all got about 10, 15 minutes, bro. And then
All right.
you know what I'm saying?
So,
'Cause,
so
we
around
can come back and do this.
255. So 255, y'all. We gonna. You know what I'm saying? If I cut in, I'd be like, all right, y'all. That's what it is. So I'm gonna say it like this, Blue Hustle. I get what you're saying. I'm a fighter. I understand that mental part, right? But you gotta understand though, okay? Caleb Plant wasn't just like a Calvin Smith, a Billy Joe Saunders that was getting there for a check. You could see Caleb Plant's mental put him above, right? He clearly
Yeah, I understand that.
was his mindset to me. You gotta look. Normally when Canelo fights these guys that he fights that he ducks, right? He ducks these big guys and he fights just these dudes that are in there for a check. Caleb Plant wasn't just some Rocky Fielding dude that's gonna just fall down from a body shot. He wasn't just no Sergey Kovalev that was gonna, that was
You're
he
right. You're right.
wasn't
That's why I
none
said
of
his
this.
mental
You know
game.
what I'm
That, you're
saying?
right. You're right.
He was
But
hey,
can I can I chime in real
Caleb
quick?
Plant slapped that man and stood on business. He stood on business. He was beating Canelo. He stood on business. He was winning. So
Yeah. Here's
I
the thing
just
I
look
wanted to say.
and
Here's the thing I wanted to say to Blue. Blue, the thing is, we've all seen in fights, championship fights and other fights as well. When the body gives out, it doesn't matter how much the mind wants to stay in. You can look at Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. In Errol Spence's mind, he still wanted to go, but he did. His mind wasn't registering that his body was getting beat the fuck up around the ring. So the ref was like, "No, this is
Deontay
enough."
Deontay
You
Wilder
feel what I'm
refused.
Yeah, but
Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3. You feel what I'm saying? His mind wanted to stay in it because you could see when he got up. You could see it in certain,
So
even in MMA fights, when the guy gets cold cock knocked out. As soon as he wakes up, he's trying to wrestle the ref. So
right.
sometimes the mind does not respond. Like the mind and the body are in two different areas. The mind saying keep going, keep going, keep going, but the body's like, man, you
And
didn't see what just happened.
and I want to say it like this too, right?
so
I
you're
want to throw
right.
this
You're
out
right.
there
You're
though.
right. Listen, I'm
So
not disagreeing with you guys. I'm not trying to say that he doesn't that his mind is his mental game isn't strong like that. What I'm just saying it's only to a certain point. Like you have some people their mental games are higher than others. I'm just saying, Caleb. To me personally, Caleb Plant's mental game was not, it's not on par
okay.
with a Terrence Crawford
So
or Canelo. That's what I'm
we
trying to say.
can. All right. So
Okay.
look. All
Yeah,
right.
but
I don't want to
here's
get.
my
And then also I
Hold
wanted to
on.
ask
Blue
this
hustle. Blue
gentleman
hustle.
how he
I
felt.
don't want to get
What
off.
did
I don't want to get
Canelo do
off.
to
Hey, Blue
Bud?
hustle. I don't want to get off of the top because Tony, like Tony said, we still the all right, and we only got like 15 minutes. And I want to say it like this. We disagree. I think Caleb Plant in the boxing world has one of the best mindsets. So we all established Billy Joe didn't have the same mindset. We do. Me and AC both said Caleb did have the mindset. He just didn't have the. He wasn't strong enough, right? He wasn't strong
Yeah.
enough to keep Canelo off of him. All right, and then who was the third? Dimitri Bivol. I already explained, but
yeah, he beat him.
this he was bigger. He was bigger. I get you that. I get what you were saying. You were like, so if Tank goes back up at 140 and loses, and I get that point, but to me, it was like light heavyweight is like it's like the defining weight class to let you know like you're a big nigga. So to me, once you win the title at light heavyweight, I mean, it's like I get it. You're smaller, but you've won. You were literally the light heavyweight champion of the world. You know those are the bigger
Right,
weight classes.
right, and I
Yeah.
agree with you. But here's the thing though. When you talk about Billy Joe Saunders and his mental, right? He had it. He had his face broke, his orbital bone. Here's the thing though. We could say all day, and everything I've seen from Terrence tells me that he has dog in him. but you never know how much dog somebody has until they're on the other side of an ass whooping. We've never seen Terrence beat down. We've never seen Terrence with a broken orbital bone. We've never seen Terrence damn near knocked out. So while I
So,
do believe he does have a good mindset, we'll never know what he's really made of unless
so
somebody pushes him to the limits.
Well, but
So
can I?
wait, hold
No,
on,
no,
Blue.
I
Hold
understand
on,
that.
hold on,
hold on,
hold on.
hold on.
So while I do agree that Billy Joe Saunders did quit in the corner, the other two fighters in Caleb Plant and Beeble didn't have their face broken at the same time. So it's a little different.
Right, and I say it like this, Tony. I got you. I rock that. But my thing is this though. We all just said that Terrence Crawford is in a class with the James Tony, the Roy Jones, all of these dudes. All these dudes, you cannot explain why they're so great. You cannot, and I get what you're saying. We got to see. I get it, right? And you guys are all older than me. So y'all seen Roy Jones beat John Ruiz for the heavyweight championship of the world. So I'm gonna say it like
Yeah, but
this.
that was a gimme fight. Like Ruiz was the weakest champion. You had Lennox Lewis
But
and
that's
Riddick
what
That's
Bowe.
Canelo
it. Wait,
does. He
wait.
goes for the weakest champions, bro.
Hold on, Blue. Because
Hold
look,
on. What I'm
hold on,
saying
Blue.
is Roy had Lennox Lewis right there and Riddick Bowe. He
Bro.
chose not to fight either one of them. Went back down and then got knocked out by Glenn
Okay,
Johnson.
so let me tell it like this. Wait. Let me say it like this. So you say he chose not to fight Lennox Lewis, right? I went back to watch Roy Jones and Lennox Lewis came out at that time and said when Roy tried to challenge Lennox, the reason why he went to Ruiz was because Lennox already told Roy he was planning to retire. He was gonna have a couple more fights lined up. He was already planning to retire, bro, and that's why the fight wasn't made. Because and that's what Lennox said, and that's what Roy said. That's what they both said. So that's why that fight didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about, Riddick Bowe, because in the 2000s, Riddick Bowe was out of boxing.
Yeah.
I didn't think I didn't think Riddick Bowe was still fighting at that time. I could be
At the
wrong.
time, Roy went to heavyweight. Lewis was nowhere near retiring. He stayed several years after that. Ended up letting
I
him
watched.
rally.
Hey, I could be wrong, but I watched the exact interview when Roy and I remember Lennox Lewis saying he was not planning to be in boxing that much longer, and he told Roy. It wasn't like he ducked Roy, but he told Roy, "I don't plan to fight you. You're not in my lined up fight." So Roy did try to get that fight. So that was on Lennox's part. So
But
not saying Lennox ducked him, but Roy. It wasn't like Roy just picked Ruiz. He went after
That
Lennox,
that
and
that
Lennox
was that
Lennox
was like
declined him.
okay,
wasn't that like in '02? I don't know. I'm driving, but wasn't that like
But
in '02 when Roy beat Ruiz? All them dudes was active. That was way
but
before.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this too. Okay, so we're gonna excuse Roy. All right, that's cool. Are we
No.
gonna?
But even with Roy, that wasn't my point. My point is, even with Roy didn't do what Terrence is trying to do. Okay, Roy went up weight class after weight class after weight class to light heavyweight. Then he did jump up to heavyweight. He jumped up 2 divisions. I give you that. This is going to be Terrence Crawford's sixth division. He's skipping 3 divisions in between that he's never fought in to get into that third division at 168. So this will make his sixth weight class. I'm telling you, like, I love Terrence. I have him my number one pound for pound. Always have. He's a Hall of Fame fighter, but I just can't see a world where he could beat somebody like Canelo.
Look. Hold on. Check this out, Blue. There was only one Manny Pacquiao, right? There's only one eight division champion.
correct.
There's only one everything, and Bud is that one of one. And
I
um,
agree, but Manny didn't jump
there ain't
off the
that
ring.
many. There ain't that many four-time heavyweight champions like Evander Holyfield. There ain't that
What can?
many.
Well, yeah, but what I'm
Well,
saying is,
hold on. What can Canelo do to Bud? How can you beat it? I want you to tell me that, Tony. Please break me down. I want to see
okay,
where your mental game is at.
so
What
so
can he do to Bud?
Canelo's already went against probably one of the best jabs in all of boxing, and that was Triple G. He nullified the jab against Triple G. So if he can nullify the jab of Triple G, he could definitely do it against Terrence Crawford, who doesn't hit nearly as hard. I don't care how many knockouts Crawford's had in 147. Not one
Hey,
punch Crawford throws is comparable to Triple
hey,
G.
well, hey, hold on, time out. I want to say
Now
this
let him
because the
let him
red,
cook.
the
Let him
hold
cook.
on,
I
hold
just
on,
want
hold
to
on.
hear his point, please.
Cause hold on, hold on. I want to somebody in the comments. Red guy, the militant said, name when a smaller guy didn't get KO'd. Well, to use your point against you, Canelo knocked out the bigger guy, Sergey Kovalev. So I
Yeah,
mean,
but
go ahead, go,
but
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 go ahead.
the point he's trying to make is, and even Pacquiao doesn't even equivalent to this. Pacquiao went up weight class after weight class after weight class, one by one. Terrence is
But get my
skipping
point.
two to go to
But Tony,
three.
my that wasn't my point. That my point was there's only one 8 world division champion, not
I
necessarily.
agree.
But
Right,
let
yo.
Tony finish his point though, please, please,
No, no,
please. I
no.
want to hear this.
I agree with you, Jay. But what I'm saying, what he's trying to do,
There's one of one, bro.
Hey, salute to the chat, man. This bug gonna stop Canelo. And I want to address
Hold
this to
on, let Tony.
Tony.
Hold on,
okay.
bud. Hey, hold on. Let
All right,
Tony
all right,
build.
Hey,
for
if
sure.
I drop,
Yeah, Tony,
I'm
please
letting
finish
you know
answering the
now. If
question, please.
I'm gonna try my best. But if I drop, it's because I'm on these back roads right now, and I very well could drop very soon. So,
Go.
anyways,
All
and
right,
I'll
go ahead.
catch you
Go
in
ahead,
Okay,
part two
Tony.
tonight.
Go
cook,
ahead.
cook.
So again,
All
the
right.
jab. Terrence Crawford proved that he had a very good jab against Errol Spence. People said that Errol Spence was gonna out jab him. It didn't happen. But in my opinion, Canelo's already been against one of the best jabs against Triple G, and he also was against a very good jab in Kovalev, who knocked people out with his jab. He nullified that as well. Beeble was a little bit different, but it wasn't the jab that stopped Canelo. It was the good
Sergey was
timing.
pulling back.
So was
Sergey was
Beeble.
pulling back on that
Hey,
jab.
hold on. We
I got
got
you.
new one. We got new guy. We got new guy that came in, man. Let him cook, man. Because like I said, we only got so long, fellas.
We gotta
So we
finish
can
it, but I need
y'all
Tony. I
can.
need you to answer that
Hey,
later
yo,
on.
y'all. We can finish this. We can finish this later tonight. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. I just wanted to
Welcome to the
say,
panel,
like,
Bud.
No, my
um,
thing is too is, in my opinion,
Tony,
is
Tony,
mid
let Bud
range. He's
cook,
a
please.
mid range.
so
What you
look,
saying,
so
Tony?
when you
Oh,
saying
but my bad. I'll be quiet. I thought you said me.
for sure gratitude. But when you said we haven't seen the
Go
dog in
ahead.
Bud, we
He said
did.
you good.
We already know when Bud get hit, he turn up. Every time the fights y'all talk about, Bud, oh, he got hurt the
Facts.
only 2 times out of 40 fights. When he got hurt, he knocked both of them out in the same round. So that's what happened when you hit Bud. Number two, everybody saying been down Bud his whole career, and he shined every single time. So y'all saying all the people saying that, oh, he don't need to fight Canelo. Canelo will do this. Canelo will all. That's what they say every time. So of course, Bud going up 3 weight classes. Nobody ever done that, which is why he's doing it. So when he do it, he gonna be in a class of his own and he's smoking y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all gonna be like, damn, how did he do it? He did it though. So y'all saying that now, but after the fight, y'all gonna be singing a different tune. So and I say for anybody, if they fight, I got $1,000 on Bud.
Me too. Me too, my guy.
Hey, hey, can I just say one thing? I just wanted to say this. It trips me out when guys say
What's up,
a
AC?
Bud moving up and yada yada yada. It always bugs me out because it's the reason why he's number one pound for pound. That fucking
Exactly.
statement means his style can go up in any division and whip ass. That's what pound for pound means. That's what the fuck that
Facts, my
means.
guy.
So for
Exactly.
people to make the argument that that's not the reason why he can beat Canelo
We
is
watch.
crazy to me.
We watched Canelo get dominated twice by Floyd and Bebo, and
Hold on.
they dominated him for all 12 rounds. So when Bud go up there and do what he got to do, every only thing Canelo got, he got the same advantages that they said Spence had, and that's size. He not faster than Bud. He don't got more speed than Bud. He don't got better punch accuracy than Bud. Better defense. And we y'all say we don't know how his power gonna
And no, his
translate. But
accuracy is on there
look,
though.
say for instance, his which I believe it will, his power does translate because Canelo ain't deadlifting 450 and Timberlands like Bud is right now at 147. So his power probably gonna be greater than Canelo. If Canelo couldn't even stop Charlo and Bud will smoke Charlo, we know he'll stop him. So that the saying he has no advantages over Bud. Reach, none of that. All he got is size, and that's not gonna win no fight against the great Bud Crawford. And that's just being real.
And I agree with Bud King Stop Canelo because look, like I said, I get what Tony was saying, but there's only one of one. Muhammad Ali was that guy to beat Sonny Liston, right? Nobody expect that shit. What
Mm-hmm.
happened? There's only one Manny, like I said, Manny, 8 divisions. There's only one of one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we ain't
Yep.
gonna never see it happen before. That's just how it goes. But
We don't.
let's
We
go out for.
nobody putting Canelo in a top 5 of all time. But we arguing if Bud could do this certain thing, he gonna be in that argument.
I
That's the
heard him say,
difference. That's
"Am I
the
dropping
difference.
or did he drop?" Because I got bad
Now
reception back here.
we can hear you.
I
Did he
think he
drop?
dropped.
Well, I think he
I
Hey,
think
dropped.
he
hey,
did.
hold,
Yeah,
time out.
I would
After,
agree with
after,
that. I would agree with that. Nobody would put Canelo in the top 5 pound for pound or whatever of all time greats. I guess that's where he was going. I would agree with you, but that doesn't mean shit. Pound for pound is if we could hypothetically blow people up, shrink them down, etc. But you can't do that in reality. You could take the number one pound for pound, put him against Tyson Fury, and he's going to get his ass whooped every day of the week. Eventually, you're just too small. Period. That's
my
just the
my
that's
my
just the
thing,
reality.
Tony.
Why
My
everybody?
thing,
How come everybody got to talk about his size?
right?
What does they got to
Thank you,
do with
thank
him
you.
beating Canelo, man?
That's all that they got because when it comes to anything else, Bud is coming out on top. Skill for skill, he is better than these fighters that's out here.
Canelo got way better
Exactly.
timing. Canelo got way better timing.
But he ain't got no.
Way
What
better
Hey,
about his
timing.
footwork? Well, you don't talk about
Canelo
his
got.
footwork. What about his footwork?
I got you, but Canelo got
Cause
way
look,
better timing. He's a much better counter
cause, cause,
puncher.
cause, look, I
hey,
will.
Canelo said Bud beat everybody from 147 to 154. That's when Charlo was there. Now look, it's not a coincidence that he was willing to fight Charlo, not worrying about getting credit, not worrying about if Bud is a better fighter with no problem. But he said he wouldn't fight Bud because he ain't gonna go down in weight. But once Bud said I'm coming to 168 on the Breakfast Club, Canelo was like, yeah, I'll fight him. Why not? And it was like if he moves up, he was like, yeah, I'll fight him. But after the fight, it's a different story. Why is it different with Bud? Because Canelo know he understand this. That's why he not just jumping to fight Bud like he doing all these other people. It's a reason for that. But Canelo
And
know.
that's why everybody else ducking Bud now.
Yep, exactly.
Everybody stepping up to fight, wanting to fight him. Everybody think Boots want to fight him. Boots does not want to fight Bud Crawford, man.
He
Straight
is
up.
and Bud said put the
Hey, that's
check up.
hey, that's another topic. We on Canelo. Let's not lose.
Okay.
Topic, all right.
Yeah, but
Canelo,
to just finish off what I was
like I
saying,
said, there's only one that can
Terrence,
do great things, bro. There's, you know what I'm saying? How, there's
Terrence,
only, there's just how it goes. There's records and stuff that's meant to happen, right? LeBron past Kareem, bro. Like there's just certain shit like where, okay, I get you, Tony. You're living in reality. But to be great, you have to be delusional, bro. And that's what you have to be delusional.
You
I
got
agree with you, and it's delusional right now because the thing about Terrence is this: if Terrence was 6 foot tall, he could stay away from Canelo. I would be right there with y'all, giving him a chance, but he's not.
Hey,
And wait,
see, look though,
hold
look,
on,
hey
hold on, let
all
me
right.
Tony.
finish. Hold
You
on,
gotta
let me
you
And
finish
gotta
then,
my
look
statement.
at his
All right.
last
We're
fight,
and
in
then
man.
time
Look at
out,
his
time
last
out,
fight
Terrence.
with
time out,
Spence.
time out.
We're,
Hey y'all,
He
time
didn't
out,
even
time
give you
out, time out,
everything. He didn't
time
give
out,
everything.
time out. Hey y'all, we only got like 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna get back on
Right.
later tonight.
Let Mr.
So go
Golden
ahead.
cook.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes, Mr. Golden, and then we gotta get off.
What's going on, fella?
What's
Not
good with
much,
you,
So
man.
boss? Good to see you again.
Getting
Y'all
ready to
fellas
whoop
all
on
right?
you. Yup.
yeah, everything good.
I'm
Hey
telling
man, why are
y'all,
you talking so slow? I'm at work. You need to speak. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm cutting it off at
Yeah.
3.
That's what I
Hey,
okay,
said.
so
motherfucker, shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't
Go,
want to hear all that
Mr. Golden,
motherfucker
bro.
shit.
We gonna get back on
I
later.
hey,
heard,
Your
I
ass in a
heard, I
couple
heard, I
minutes.
heard, I heard what Sugar J say. Nigga, I saw your ass when you
Give me
first
10
came on,
push-ups.
nigga.
That ain't. Hey, my name ain't Sugar J. Give me 10 push-ups, bro.
Hey,
Give me
that
10
that reach
push-ups,
gonna
dude.
get to that
Say
reach gonna
who?
equal that height that he
Give
got.
me
That
10
motherfucker
push-ups,
goddamn
bro.
Sugar
that's
J,
for
nigga.
all congregation. You part of
Listen,
the it's about the new
listen,
congregation. We
Give me
put
my
10
10,
push-ups
Mr.
for you,
Golden.
Mr.
Hey
Golden.
what?
Tony, 4 inches of reach is
What
gonna
time you
Give
get
my
him
getting
the
back
10
height that
on,
he
push-ups,
Gooch?
missing.
bro.
What 10 push up?
Give my 10 push-ups. It ain't no goddamn
Gooch,
Sugar
what
J.
time you
Give me
getting
my
back
10
on, fam?
push-ups.
While they
Well,
chopping it up.
goddamn. Hold on, I thought I was supposed to be talking.
Hey,
Everybody talking all over me, taking up my motherfucking time
Cause
now.
your old ass,
Go
hey,
ahead,
cause
I'm
your
go.
gonna
old
say,
ass
hey,
wanted to
Let him
this
come at
finish.
the
dog
end of the
set a
show.
notification. I'm gonna set it.
You wanted to come at the end of the show.
You gonna
That's
nigga,
why.
you got me?
It took
Y'all
Gucci
got
Cam
you.
too motherfucking long to drop
All
the
right, my
goddamn
nigga.
link, and I went to sleep.
That's your fault. That's your old self fault. That ain't nobody
I was
else's problem.
busy. But
It
at
was
the end of
gonna
the
drop
day,
on me.
I'll see
Sugar
y'all
J wanted
tonight.
me to drop
I
on
got
me.
some shit to say. I'm tired of
All
all
right.
y'all motherfuckers on the panel thinking somebody scared of Bud ass. Ain't nobody scared of Bud.
Thank
We'll
you.
fuck Bud ass up.
Hey Tony,
Hey,
but
Mr.
I want to
Golden.
say
Mr.
is
Golden.
that height that Bud
Come to
missing.
Omaha, Mr. Golden.
The
Come
reach
to
All I was
Omaha.
trying to tell you is where Bud is best is mid range, and that's where Canelo
Man,
excels.
But
man,
look, hey,
man,
but what I was
Play
saying
man,
all
though,
the fucking way.
ain't nobody care about that Bud t-shirt you got on. Fuck that
the
shit.
height that he
Now when you see
missing,
my t-shirt I come out with.
Bud got
I got
4 inches
Bud
of reach,
t-shirt.
so it don't matter
Mr.
about
Golden,
the
I'll
height because
jag
he
your
got the
eye, boy.
reach.
I'll
He
jag
got
that
the
little
reach
stupid ass
advantage.
boy.
Hey, Boots, what time you coming on later, man?
Gotta watch for that notification.
He on. Hey, he's on. Hey, he's at work. Hey, I said probably around. Hey, I'll talk to him. I'll text you, Mr. Golden.
All right.
It's on
Hey,
East Coast.
Gooch, I sent you a
What
message
time?
earlier today, too. Did you see it?
He's at work, Mr. Golden. He can't talk.
Well, fuck it. He should never came on live. He was at work. Fuck his ass. Bye.
Mr. Golden. Bye, Mr. Golden. You ducking at work too, Mr. Golden.
Hey,
Nah, I
look
ain't
here.
taking no work, nigga. I'm a
You
motherfucking
ducking
player,
at
Hold on,
nigga.
work.
hold on. Look here. Now I'm at the desk. Look here, you old mother jugger. I couldn't say nothing because I was in front of somebody. But I will be on around, let's say about 7 or 8.
Don't
All
answer
right,
that, Gooch.
I sent you a
I'll get
message
y'all
inside
later.
the chat earlier. You lying motherfucker. So take your ass back to Omaha in 2 weeks. Don't bring your ass this way here. That's what you need to do. Keep the motherfucker stepping, nigga.
So
I'm trying to
I'll be
come there.
around.
Hey, Mr. Golden, we
Hey,
waiting for
matter of
you,
fact,
Mr. Golden.
we're going
Mr.
to go
Golden,
to
we waiting for
Miami
you.
next week. I don't know yet. I'm trying to see what we're going to do. It's
Well,
my
bye.
birthday. Well, come get me for
Bye.
my birthday. Fuck
I
it, come
see.
get me for my birthday. I come
I
down
see.
there and kick it with you.
I'll holler at you. I'll see you tonight. I got to take care of some
Yeah,
business. I don't want to
every
got a
night.
haircut and shade now. I done come back from the barber shop, got a haircut and shade. I'm going to handle some business now.
I don't know
I'm
why you
about to do
doing
the
all that.
same
You still
thing.
whooped on.
That back end, huh? The go.
Shout out to Team
All
Clark.
right, salute
Everybody
y'all.
stand
I'll
up.
catch y'all later. I'll be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey,
It's
All
gonna
right,
Tony,
be
come
no, it's
back,
hey,
gonna be
man. I
about
need you to finish that
7:30.
question,
It's
bro,
gonna be
bro. For
7:30
real.
Eastern
Facts.
time, 6:30. It's gonna be 8.
8
I
o'clock.
gotta be 8 o'clock Eastern time, so it's gonna be 7 o'clock Central time.
All right,
all
for
right,
sure.
that's cool.
All right, bet.
Hey,
Yeah, I want to hear
hey,
Tony's answer,
Hey,
man.
I need a full panel too. I need y'all to tell people in your city that y'all gonna be on the panel tonight. We about to kick it.
hey,
Let's do it.
check this out, y'all. Check this out. Like I said, before everybody gets off Gooch, nobody truly ever answered my original question, right? And I asked Gooch. Gooch was the only one to answer this. But, and I want to ask the rest of the panel this. Let's just say Benavidez versus Canelo does happen first, and Benavidez is the champion, and Buzz goes to become undisputed. Does he go and take the other brother's belt? Does he go take the big brother out? He already got one Benavidez. Does he go beat the other one? Does he go do that? What y'all think?
Tune
You
in
can do that.
tonight. We're gonna talk about it. Tune in tonight. That's what we're talking about. That's one of the things we're gonna talk about. We're gonna part 2 this bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right.
One load,
Tell
everybody,
your
man.
people,
Yeah.
put it out there. Let everybody know y'all gonna be on this boxing to you. Talk to y'all
All
later.
right, Joe. Cool.
Peace.
All
All
right.
right, Joe. Cool.
All right,
All
man.
right, Blue Hustle.
All right, brother. All right, Big J. All right,
All right,
everybody.
man.
All right.